now.
Thinking about shit.
Hell yeah.
My fault. Yeah. Whole different
Shit gonna be cracking. Anyways, who got Disney Plus?
I got Disney Plus.
I do too.
Y'all seen the memes? Like it ain't Netflix and chill no more.
Was it? I saw.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It's
Disney Plus and
I
Thrust.
forgot how cracking
Or
X-Men
Disney Plus
was,
this dick.
dog.
Oh damn!
Wait, they said what?
What happened?
Disney Plus this dick.
Oh
No, I seen a meme that said Netflix and chill leads to Disney Plus and the family.
Oh, that's
I seen it was
that's
a
too
weird
long.
one.
Yeah.
that is too
It was
long.
two different
there we
pictures
go. I'm
though.
good.
It was pretty
I'm
funny.
good to go.
It was someone trash who wrote that joke.
You gotta see it. It's funnier when you see it. Jesus Christ, niggas just be shooting shit down.
It wasn't your joke. Like,
It
you don't even
wasn't.
have to take it
wasn't.
personal.
Yeah, like
Now y'all in your
I just hate
chest.
when niggas be shooting shit down.
it wasn't funny.
All right. Like,
Anyways, you got Disney Plus?
No, but I'm gonna get it. I'm working on it.
I'll send you my stuff if you like that. I ain't even like that.
You said what?
I'll send you my info.
Are you gonna share the password with your boy?
Yeah, I ain't like that.
Nigga, you said.
We all eat.
My nigga, we gotta come up with a secret handshake, Ken.
All right, what's
Y'all
up?
gonna
We tag chef, so y'all.
Yeah,
know.
hell yeah.
We tag
On
team
my mama.
partners, so y'all
We
know.
already knew y'all the Vodka twins. Y'all are.
We for the
We
walk
done changed
around.
our name a couple times.
It
We
has
walk
been
around with some
changed.
belts out here.
Bishop and Deacon.
Oh damn, we could be Devon and Bubba Ray again. Huh?
We could, bro. 3D.
See, I was just gonna steal
Dog,
the dream.
hey,
my-
I'm
my
with it.
dream-
We out here
No,
3D motherfuckers. I'm with it.
You know what? Never mind. I'll say that off air because I'm not even gonna say that part because it'll give it all away.
For sure.
Let's get into the show. Welcome to episode 126 of Technical Foul, the sports podcast you never knew you needed. We missed y'all last week.
It's a boy. Oh shit! Hold on, run that back.
It's
All
a
right.
boy.
Run that back. I am.
We missed y'all last week.
It's your boy TIMKINZ, the number 3. What the fuck happened to me? AKA ass catching.
dry-ass
AKA
lips,
Mr.
that's
Give
what-
it to me. Still got these bars, motherfucker. Fuck you mean?
He could get them lips across from each other. Somebody get this man some Carmex for this motherfucking shit.
I am the RJ.
Only known as.
The RJ.
And I'm Camille Point, got a recruit of real life Tifa Lockhart, the girl next door. You know, holding it down for all the women who love sports.
And it's your boy K Harris, the gentleman,
The gentleman.
the everyday gentleman,
24/7.
but also known as K Diddy.
Take that. Take that.
You can find us. Wait a minute. No, I'm sorry. You can find us on www.technicalfile.com. Don't forget to put the K on that motherfucker. Also, you can find us on the Instagram and the Twitter at Technical File. On the Facebook, Technical File Podcast. You can also join our Technical File Pod Overtime group, where you can join in with the listeners, fans, and fam.
Great job. Like I say every week, man, if you guys enjoy being a part of this amazing Technical File fam, share with a coworker, family member, your mama, your daddy, your granny, everybody. Share with everybody you see. Shout out to Rick, bro. He sent us the video of his dog, so he wasn't fucking with the K though. It's all good though.
Wait, what happened?
Here's the video. We had a fan, shout out to Rick. He sent us a video of him telling his dog to
That's what I'm
listen
talking about. Real
to
phantom.
Tech File. And the dog was looking so sad.
Apollo. Hey. Listen to Technical Foul Podcast. Put a K on the back of that motherfucker.
He look like nigga what?
Real smartphone.
Go, bro. If you don't go the fuck on somewhere. Oh, closer, huh?
Listen to Technical Foul Podcast. It's the sports podcast you never knew you needed.
Oh, you are snipe, my guy.
Hey, I fuck with it
Hey,
though.
shout out to Rick, though. Shout out to Rick.
God damn you, Smack.
Shout out, big homie.
So what
bro.
we need y'all to do,
We need more content like that. Bring it.
for sure, ask Ken, record a video of yourself telling somebody.
Mm-hmm.
What should they tell him, Ken? I don't want to mess up your words.
Jesus Christ. Just damn,
We
dog.
rusty. It's all right. We gonna get there.
Hey, I'm mellow.
What that Carmex at?
I just came back.
What that Carmex at?
Give me a
Go ahead, get after that motherfucker.
We
Give
do
me a
call you
second.
Mellow on the show.
I'm mellow. I'm Russ. I'm going to airball at least once. Come on now.
Damn,
I'm
you
going to
say
get
you
it
go airball
together.
tonight?
He just did.
Damn.
Yeah,
Oh,
mellow.
you
Nah,
talking
mellow.
about real mellow? Real mellow.
Yeah, at least once.
I don't know. We gonna
He
see.
go drop 50.
But anyways,
Man, I'll be
50 shots.
the video
But-
content you would like the people.
Yeah,
to
man. Whatever you doing, man, while they in the bathroom, you bust in the bathroom, tell them like, yo, listen to Tech File. They in the shower, just bleep out the titties or whatever.
Right.
Right. Say, listen.
You know, that's what you're into. You shit.
You know,
Don't be listening to that.
Well, on second thought. Now hold on just a minute.
That's what you're into.
Let's talk about this.
Hey,
Let's workshop it.
if you're feeling frisky, go ahead and leave them, motherfuckers.
Send it to our editing team.
Yeah, exactly. We got
it out for you.
We got the best editors in the business. We out here.
Everyday media. Shout out to him.
Oh yeah, there we go. We play everyday media over their nipples.
Just don't.
Hey, both titties go. One gonna say every day. Every day. The other gonna say media. Hey, it's gonna be a Duke face in between them. Hell no.
Smiling and shit.
Hell no.
Anyway.
Wherever you find podcasts, you can find us. That includes Apple Podcasts,
Yep.
Google Podcasts, Stitcher, SoundCloud,
We there too.
Spotify,
Where the music is.
iHeartRadio, Himalaya,
Like a player.
Whooshka, and wherever you listen to the podcast right now. While you're there, make sure you like, subscribe, rate, review, all that good stuff. Those metrics help us, and we appreciate it.
Indeed,
I
thank you.
wonder how many listeners do that with us now.
0.
When we go, you'd be surprised because I find if it's a podcast I listen to a lot, if they do something repetitively, I normally end up repeating it with them when they're doing it. Like I look forward to it. That'd be funny. So I'm saying whooshka.
I'm sure somebody do, dog.
Or at least like a player. We get at least like a player from somebody.
Yeah, at least like a player.
At least like a player.
They catch the tail end. Player. Yeah. Almost got it this week. Almost.
It be him and shit.
Right.
Can't
When you
get his
listen
own
back.
shit right.
Events coming up. We will be having another Ugly Sweater Party. Look forward to the details with that in December. December 20th. Make sure you're saving that date. Details will be coming soon. And also, we want to shout out an event that's coming up this weekend. Not our event, but we respect the homies who are throwing it. And you might catch a couple of us in the building supporting.
For sure. So, Friday, D's Elegance. Donate your coats and buy a red cup. All you can drink for $10. So, Real Bar Talk is the head of this one. The money from the red cup will be going to the Jackson House LLC, who is adopting a family for the holidays. Show up with your coats and your $10 to have some fun. Doors open at 8 o'clock. The other pods involved in this are our brothers over at Sweats and Suits and 72 and 10.
So, yeah, come
Wait,
out.
where's D's Elegance?
Shit, I don't know the damn
I
address.
thought it was on the flyer. You read it?
Hold on. Give me a second.
He was reading the text. He wasn't
I
reading
was.
the flyer.
My bad.
Spilling all the damn sauce, Eric J. Jesus
My
Christ.
fault.
Too
That
many
was my
questions.
I mean, it's
He be
relevant
asking all the
information.
damn questions.
I mean, Google exists.
Jesus. Hold on. Just give me
Google
a second.
D's Elegance Milwaukee and it'll pop up.
Google these.
Right, I thought she was throwing it at me.
I was like, damn.
I just asked a question.
Everybody
God
hot.
damn. I got too many. What's the name? Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay. D's Elegance is 7420 West Villard Avenue, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Shout out to Villard. That's the shit.
Shout out to
No,
Villard.
I grew up on Villard.
I know, that's just
Shout out to
random.
Villard. I'm a Villard. Yeah,
Hey,
shout
everybody,
out.
somebody listen like, yeah, I'm driving down Villard now. I live on Villard.
And I mean the hood part of Villard, not like.
Ain't all a village.
Damn
No.
near. Damn near.
I mean the 80s and whatnot when you go through that loop part and it's Villard again. It's starting to get a little shaky over there now.
Yeah.
Like I said, ain't all a village a part of village?
damn near.
Hold on, man. You ain't gonna just.
Nah,
tell
not the
my
whole thing, man. Anyway.
My work
Anyways.
shit. I grew up on Tatonia, motherfucker.
That street always messed up.
Exactly.
But yeah, look forward for more events coming up. Make sure I support the homies on Friday. As we said, we missed y'all last week. We had some technical difficulties and some things came up. Life, you know how it is. But we back. We happy to be back. And let's do this.
Well, I mean, y'all did get some kind of, sort of, tangential Tech File content because y'all went on Sweats and Suits.
We did.
Oh
That
yeah,
is
we was there
right.
Saturday. We was in there.
So,
What's you know the episode
you
number?
know what? Let me go ahead and do my dictionary thing again. I'm going ahead
Here, you
swiping.
talk.
and
I got
shit.
you.
Right.
All right, so paid a couple visits actually while we were out. So you can check out our brothers over at the Elements Podcast. I was on their show as well. The last episode that came
Dang.
out for them, yeah, it was talking about like love
He
relationships.
doing a world
you know.
tour.
Right.
No, just saying,
Took it
visits
1
our
week
neighbors
off.
and shit.
He get 1 week off and he out on
Because
everybody else stuff.
I'm paying attention to the neighbors and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hello. Anyways, the Elements Podcast, check that one out. Again, talking about love, life, marriage, stuff like that. So, good stuff. Also, me and Ken were just talking some shit. With some
Elements
friends of
is
ours.
episode 70, by the way.
Episode 7.
The Goodfellas with Louis V from Most Known Unknowns and Tim.
Yes. Also, we was on Sweats and Suits this past week as well. We was just
Episode
shooting shit
133, Happy B-Day.
to the
Easy.
CNAE.
Easy.
CNAE, boy.
Oh my God.
CNAE,
Jesus Christ. Woo, y'all some friends.
Listen,
for real.
y'all know what they do.
They some
So,
friends
like,
for real.
Walk me through this process. Like, how'd y'all wind up on Sweats and Suits?
So,
I already see where this going.
Hey, I plead the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm going to just lean back in my
Carry on.
curious.
Carry on.
Just curious.
it was just, a invitation, because a couple friends
Oh,
of the pods.
making it worse.
I'm not.
This has
Trying
nothing
to
to do
make
with
it worse.
the two of them.
I know
Proceed.
that's what I'm saying. I'm
I was
like,
there. That's all I know.
Yeah.
I mean,
What
but
Ken said.
I would do my niggas.
Yeah, and then I'm,
So
I'm
of course
linked
I
to
had be
Ken,
there.
so I just went as a
Exactly.
+1.
So Tim going where I go. There we go. We gonna leave it at
All
that.
I gotta say, Seth, Mr. Sweats, holla at me.
With the sweats. Oh, okay. It's gonna be a brawl.
Holla at your boy.
A brawl.
Because I saw the live, I'm like, ain't this better, bitch? My shit got lost in the mail. Like, what the fuck? Like, I know I wasn't here, but he ain't know that.
He about to do.
he ain't know.
Nah.
ESPN, bro.
I don't got nothing to do with none of this.
And it's not ESPN.
How you go? How you wind up with TK?
I mean, I guess that's his +1. Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
out there. We
I
tag
said
partners,
+1,
so
yeah,
we
Tag team champs.
out here.
Fuck yeah. Sorry.
Sorry.
You got to answer to that, Seth.
Yeah.
I ain't, whatever. I ain't getting into that. But let's get into what we've missed over the last couple weeks in sports, because it's a lot to talk about.
And leading off,
We're just going to start with the heavy hitter right here.
Pun intended.
But not Dutch. Cleveland defensive end Myles Garrett, he was suspended indefinitely for his role during an on-field fight with Pittsburgh quarterback Mason Rudolph. And the NFL clarified what they meant by indefinitely, and what they meant was at least this season for the rest of it, and the playoffs if y'all get there.
Damn.
That's the least amount of time you gonna do, sir.
Fair.
Pittsburgh offensive lineman, of course it was a Pouncey. Marquise Pouncey, 3-game suspension for his role in it. We're gonna break through our our take on it. Cleveland defensive end Larry Onjambu, he got a 1-game suspension, and Steelers and the Browns were both.
Butchered that.
I know. We're just gonna roll through it.
Let's go.
They were both fined $250,000 each. The NFL is apparently considering fining Mason Rudolph.
Damn, I know.
They still haven't found him yet.
We don't know the number yet.
barely-
It's been some time.
They said that there are going to be other fines coming out. We'll see. We shall see.
Did y'all see the fight? Like live, or
No.
were y'all?
no,
I
saw
was actually watching it
afterwards.
live because it was still on after Raw came on, and then Sam loves the Steelers, and I was like, "Oh, the Steelers are playing," so we
I
switched
thought
it
on
over.
Thursday.
Thursday Night Football.
I thought it was Monday.
Thursday Night Football.
Was it a Thursday?
It was.
It was Thursday.
Oh.
Yep.
It was
I hit you.
long time
I hit
ago.
you tonight.
Long time
Yeah,
ago.
Murph.
Anyways,
Y'all
Turned it
probably
on,
watching trash TV and then turn to it.
oh, that's what it was. After Temptation Island,
There you go.
I knew it was something on USA.
Garbage.
But
Trash
love
TV
that
be
show.
good TV.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, it depends.
Anyways, so
That's
we
where our
turned to
top
it.
5 should be. Top 5 reality shows of all time.
Temptation Island up there for me.
Reality, we can do that off the dome.
Anyways,
So I turned to it and I seen the Dave was getting smacked. I was like, damn, dog, I wasn't expecting this. I was honestly expecting it to be the complete opposite. And you can see they're desperately trying to get up the field and things like that. Game's over. It's like 12.
8 seconds left.
It's like 8 to 12 seconds. Well, yes, 8
It was
seconds
8
left.
seconds left.
They call a
Trying to
play. They call a play. Mason Rudolph drop back. Myles Garrett comes through the line. All right, cool. Boom. Hits him. Rudolph already got the ball out. You can still see them kind of tussling on the ground and shit like that. Next thing you know, Rudolph's helmet comes off. You see Myles Garrett snatching his helmet off. Then you see Rudolph running up on him as Myles Garrett is getting restrained. Then he hit Rudolph in the head with the helmet. Then you can see Pouncey coming through with the hands. He started throwing hands at Myles Garrett. He hit the deck. And then he had a teammate come over because Rudolph got hit from the back by somebody else. So he's been up screaming for the refs and shit. And it was a wild ass scene, but I was like, damn, dude hit him in the head with the helmet. Was my initial reaction. And it was some wild shit. I was like, damn, well at least he going for the season. That's off top.
I dozed off during the end of that game because it was 27-7. I'm not asleep. The mayor walked in and he woke me up and he goes, "Excuse me, Miss Tech File. Miss Tech File." And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "You just missed something big right now. You need to look at this." And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "It was a fight. It was a fight. The man got hit with his helmet." And I was like, "Wait, what?" And then I saw it.
Yeah, I only saw the replays. Like the next morning.
I'm gonna ask y'all the first question on top. Who started it? Who started it?
I said Myles
Mate.
Garrett.
Let's say Mason.
Why do you say Mason?
I feel like if he was he was upset. Like everybody talk about, that he, slammed him on the ground.
It was a
and all
very
this.
soft tackle. He form tackled him all the way down.
Like he was, first of all, he was acting too soft with that. That really wasn't a bad thing. But I feel like he initiated as soon as you try to rip somebody's helmet off. Mm-hmm. Then basically you finna harm me, so now I'm finna whoop your ass.
He was just too weak to do it,
basically.
and Myles Garrett could.
Yeah, like the reason that Rudolph wound up getting hit with his helmet, like that all started because he was the aggressor. Mm-hmm. Like he did all the stuff, like when he was on the ground, tried to rip his helmet off, looked like he tried to kick him in the dick.
Yeah.
Like all that stuff is instigation. And then like it would have been done and over with if he didn't come back and try to charge at him again once his helmet was off.
He did come back when the helmet was off, and
like,
that's when he got sworn on.
Because his offensive lineman had it handled. Like they pushed dude away. He was nowhere around him. Dude ran up and then tried to swing on him again. So, like obviously, it wasn't a proportional response. Like you don't just like smack somebody with a helmet.
No.
But like that's more of a reflex than anything.
That's something I used to say jokingly I would do if I was a football player. Like, I would take someone's helmet off, and then it's like fair game because I was joking about being weak. To actually see it happen, I was like,
Yeah.
whoa, like that's a very violent act. We are lucky that the part of the helmet that hit him was the underside with the cushion and not like the actual crown of the helmet, because that could have been like murder on TV. It could have been wild. But I want to correct myself. He was form tackling him, and Rudolph wouldn't go down, and
Exactly.
Garrett did not let go.
Exactly. That's why I said Myles Garrett started all this bullshit. Let me go, bro.
He was already falling.
Fuck the bullshit.
So
I'm
you
still
want him to
standing
let
up.
go and fall by himself?
I want you to let me the fuck go.
You want him to fall, let go?
I want you to let me go. I'm not going down.
Answer
So
my
you
question.
gonna muscle me to the ground because I'm not falling down for you?
So he's bringing you down like he's supposed to do. That's
Wait.
what defensive ends do.
So, question: Did Garrett get fined? Not fined. Did he get a flag for the tackle? Because like if you breathe on the quarterback the wrong way, like you get a penalty.
The flag came in once they started tussling.
Right. But like you would think like if it was out of bounds, like he would have been flagged for it, like when it happened. Like they had already made it to the ground and started wrestling.
What I think they would have on that end, I said it was the end of the game of a blowout. That they probably would have just let that go because they've done it before. Like you said, they blow in a quarter. If that was the second quarter, he definitely would have got a flag for it.
That man definitely aimed for Myles Garrett's nuts with his cleats, and he connected.
Yeah.
He definitely aimed for it. On the ground.
Like I was thinking of this analogy. It may not work, but this is like you fight somebody, you try to pull a gun on them, you can't get it loaded. They take your gun and like don't do anything with it, and then you run up on them and they shoot you with your own gun. Like, that's basically what happened here. So, like, for you, like, you gave them the weapon. Like, you introduced the grabbing of helmets off and all that stuff. Like, you introduced that into the equation. So, like, I'm not saying I agree with it, but I understand. Like, how this situation happened.
Don't start something if you, like, he wrote a check he couldn't cash. Like, old phrase that
and then tried to like punk out of it, like, once the inevitable happened.
Mm-hmm. You know what? You guys are right. You've convinced
me. You see what I'm saying? Like,
you've convinced me.
And
because I've watched the video a million times over. Mm-hmm. And for me, it's at the end of a game of a blowout that you're being excessive with the tackle. You're being
a good analogy for this, and it's ironic because today is the anniversary of it, but the Malice in the Palace. Mm-hmm. Like, would you blame Ben Wallace for the Malice in the Palace? Like, he's the one that started kind of like the fight between, like, with, you know what I mean? Like, he pushed Artest, and that's what started everything. That's what got him riled up. But then, like, things chilled out, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then somebody else came in and instigated it further. Yeah. Like, Garrett, like, he did a play that was kind of sketchy, but, like, Rudolph was the one that kept, like, instigating it and, like, kept it going.
And I get it, but again, for me, my argument was...
Initially, before he changed his mind.
My argument was, it's the end of a game, it's in a blowout, everybody pretty much is giving the fuck up. Yes, you're trying to do a desperation play, everybody knows this is not going to connect. Y'all been trash all fucking game. Mm-hmm. Like, if you actually watched the whole game through, there was no way in hell they had any chance in hell of coming back in this game.
But if they still try, you still try.
And also, I don't know if it was they were giving up because that's a rivalry game. I mean, what's the former Packer who played the corner?
Demarius Randall.
Hit dude helmet to helmet. Dude had bleeding from his ear walking off the field, and I'm like, yo, he got ejected. And I'm like, so like the game was never
Juju, wasn't it? Or Sanders.
I forget the receiver. But my point is, when something like that happens in the game, it is not going to go into a let's just blow out.
Make sure that we finish the game.
Yeah, like, it's going to continue to be like full throttle to the, you know what I mean? Like,
true, I get it. Again, it was excessive at the end of a blowout.
And I mean, like, it still like correlates to the thing with.
Wait, hold on, let him get through it.
So it was excessive at the end of a blowout. So for me, for him to be that aggressive in that situation, it was more so like fuck you kind of. To me, it was he was just doing it because he could. Mm-hmm. Not because of the fact that, it's the end of the game. So Rudolph, of course, he's going to get pissed off about it. Like, okay, you still fucking with me. You still doing this bullshit.
Grabbing you.
I'm going to, like, get the fuck off of me type shit. Like, at the end of the game, you're already 250 fucking pounds. You still rolling with me, bro? Like, why are you rolling me up at the end of the game like this, bro?
But so, of course, fight, you gonna fight.
Wait, so, of course, that pissed off Rudolph. So, again, to me, him being that extra ignited all of this shit. All of it. Because Rudolph wouldn't have went that far if it wasn't for Myles Garrett on him in the first place. Granted, it was a tackle. But the excessiveness of his tackle, and we don't know what he was saying on the way down or what he was doing when he was rolling him up.
Well, we're glad you're on our side now.
I do just want to point out, like, that's the same exact thing that happened with Detroit and Indiana. Like, it was the end of a blowout. Ron Artest fouled him extra hard when he didn't need to. Ben Wallace got mad, pushed him. That escalated things. It kind of calmed down for a minute. Then somebody else threw some shit into the equation, and then all hell breaks loose.
The difference is it was two players against each other and not a fan.
He's talking about not the actors in it, but the acts itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
You missed what I was saying. I'll explain it later. Also, this week in the NFL, we got to shout out the black quarterback.
Black quarterback all day.
Shout out to the undefeated. Like, they're doing the whole year of the black quarterback thing, and which I kind of wish I would have thought of. But yeah.
Lamar Jackson was 17 for 24, 222 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, 86 rushing yards. When they blew out Houston 41-7, I thought that game was going to be a lot closer than what it turned out to be.
You thought?
Deshaun Watson had a terrible game. But another black quarterback that did well this week, Dak Prescott. 29 for 46, 444 yards, and 3 touchdowns. If the Cowboys want to win, they're going to have to throw. Dak has been playing very well this year.
Yeah.
And Ezekiel, something's not clicking. The line's a little banged up. Like, it's just not the same machine.
Don't quite curl.
It don't quite. Also, let's do our NFC North check-in, which is my favorite part of the NFL conversations. Chicago, they lost to the Rams, 17-7.
What's going on, bro?
What's going on, Ken?
I don't know, man. They have driven me to the point where I'm like done supporting for the season.
Last week you had in the notes, you like Trippy Mitch threw, and I was like, oh, look, Ken happy this week.
That shit still was trash. He had 179 yards and 3 touchdowns. That was luck, motherfucker. Those 3 touchdowns were pure luck. Like, come on, dude. 179 yards for the entire game.
I mean, that corner route that he threw, that was beautiful.
Bro, chill out, bro.
It was a beautiful play.
One time. The whole season. It take him to this point to get a perfect... Man, whatever, bro. Fuck dude, bro.
Y'all still got like
We need to get Cap. We need to bring motherfucking
Y'all
Cam.
show up to
We need to
the
bring
workout.
whoever. Jesus himself can come down and throw the ball, goddammit. Shit.
Y'all need
And
him.
it's funny, we tried to tell him last year, like, Trubisky is a
man.
dummy break, and he wasn't
I
going.
gotta support
Like,
my
no,
quarterback, though. You know, I can't.
It's gonna be some bravado. Is what he's
crazy,
saying.
man.
But now he's being honest with us now.
Talk about them Lakers, goddammit.
We'll get to them later. I think Detroit, they lost to Dallas. Speaking of Dax Prescott, they lost 35-27. Listen,
Driscoll's moving,
out
dog.
here looking all right.
He was kind of balling, low key.
He's not looking great. He's looking all right though. 15-26, 209 yards, 2 touchdowns, 51 rushing yards, and a touchdown.
He was moving, dog.
better than that.
Damn.
Ooh,
Damn.
Who is?
Driscoll,
the backup in
the backup. He was
In
doing this
Detroit.
against Dallas.
Yeah.
First game.
this ain't his first game.
Ain't nothing I can say.
With them, it is.
No, Driscoll definitely played last week.
Did he?
Yeah,
Oh, damn. Never mind. Second game.
It ain't bailing like it's supposed to.
it ain't Erlen right.
It ain't early, right?
Mm-mm. But no, Driscoll was nice. He was looking nice in the loss, but I was more concerned about Dallas because that game was closer than the score looks. But
Yeah, because I
I
was.
mean, it's one score.
no. Well, no.
It ended up being, but it was Detroit was in the game. Like I mean, clearly it's a 1 score. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's a good point.
I hate you sometimes. I really do. He just
Minnes-
can't let a nigga cook, bro.
Minnesota defeated Denver in a crazy game because they were down big, but they ended up winning 27-23. Kirk Cousins was 29 for 35. Sorry, I was thinking of Mitch. He was 319 yards, 3 touchdowns. Diggs had 121 receiving yards and a touchdown.
So, I think this is one of those streaks that he goes on.
Oh yeah, it's gonna come crashing
I was
down.
trying to tell Dwayne this. He told me so he don't go on no streak. Look at
No,
this
he
motherfucker. Don't
definitely
be
on
looking like this
streaks.
all season. He just go on these couple game streaks where he look like Jesus, and then he goes back down.
Yeah.
It's like the reverse of Fitzpatrick, though. He got a long term deal.
Green Bay were on their bye week this week, so they stayed on. But I was really hoping Denver would win. I just wanted a little.
They was close.
I know. I wanted some breathing room.
They turned that shit on at the end, bro.
I was like, once they scored that first touchdown, so I think they were down 20-0.
They was getting blown out. They were down by at least 3 scores.
When Minnesota scored their first touchdown, I was like, oh God, here we go. I just felt it. I felt it was coming. CM Punk got a new job. And he's working with Fox and therefore WWE as a host on WWE Backstage.
That shit was some wild shit. So I didn't know. I don't watch that backstage thing on Tuesdays.
Nobody
really
does.
But
this is why they're doing it.
But you know that makes sense. But it was still some wild shit to wake up Wednesday morning and see CM Punk back with WWE. Like, what the fuck?
I knew it was I read dirt sheets, so I knew it was a rumor.
I heard the rumors.
So I wasn't surprised when I was like, oh, he actually did it.
But the Fox thing was the what the fuck?
Yeah, that's what it was always about, though. It was
Yeah.
always the
Like
rumor was that he was in talk. He auditioned for that show.
Right? No, I know about the soft runs, but I was saying like a lot of people when he came back thought he signed back with the WWE.
Oh,
instead
I got
of
you.
Fox. So people was like, how did he sell out and da
I
da
got
da
you,
da?
I got you,
When
yeah.
in actuality, he actually
No,
an
he's
employee
with Fox.
of Fox.
Yeah, he's a Fox employee.
So I was like, oh, that's how you finagled that. Okay.
But do you think that this is like the first step towards him coming back?
I hope not. He's 41.
He's that old?
I just want to hear like I want to hear the music hit during the Rumble. Like that's all.
Like,
he don't have to have
Rumble
a
spot.
I'm good with that, like a
Yeah.
Rumble spot, but
But what if he get in there and show that he actually still got it?
I didn't watch during when he was like on top.
I won't say that
Wasn't he the Hurricane before?
No.
No,
I don't know.
Stay in the back.
I don't
it's
know.
a hurricane coming
thought it was
through.
that
Nah, not the damn Hurricane.
Oh,
No, he
well,
was
shit.
never.
That's hilarious. Though. I can see why you would think that. Actually,
I swear I thought it was.
there's a little bit of a similarity,
Yeah. I was like, he got that
especially
cold?
if you picture CM Punk with a mask.
That's why
on.
this whole time I was like, no, that nigga got that cold. Bro.
No, bro.
What the fuck is going
You
on?
thought the Hurricane
I
became WWE champ?
Yeah, bro. I left watching wrestling for some years, bro. Came back, he was the champ. I was like, God damn.
That's how I felt when I saw Bradshaw was. I'm like, how the fuck did Bradshaw?
Bradshaw
You know what?
had a
I
little
said the same
run,
thing.
too.
That's how I felt about
Man.
Edge. Edge was
I
one
can
where I
see
was like,
Edge.
no, because
We
he
was
was always
watching
a
Edge
tag
transformation.
team. I didn't. Like,
I
I stopped
was.
watching in 2003. Like, that was my end.
But you could always tell like they actually cared about Edge. Like Bradshaw
Christian
was
an
just like,
afterthought.
But I
Nothing.
saw clips of Bradshaw. I was like, I could see this. Like, it was so entertaining.
Dude, Bradshaw run was
Yeah, he had a
fucking
nice-
crazy.
I mean, like, I
dog.
got it like
Nice run.
in the moment, but it's just like it
But
was
I
just
can
him
see-
random.
I can see why
like,
you'd be surprised.
He just switched to this whole different gimmick, and you know. And,
I guess for me, why Edge surprises me more is because Bradshaw was a champion, but Edge was the guy. And I would never have pictured Edge being the guy. But apparently his run was like the
Yeah,
mayor
Edge's
has
run was
the
nice.
mayor
So
had
was
a
this-
rated R keychain for a while.
So when did like the leader in Edge, was that like when he was at his top?
That was right before
That
he
was
blew
when he was
up.
going
right before
Like
he blew
that's
up?
like
That's
propelled
what
him.
made him like the top.
Oh, so that okay.
It
That
was like during
literally
his run, yeah.
Okay.
got him up there.
All right.
It killed
It
Matt
makes
Hardy.
sense now.
Damn,
Does
he
it
killed
make
Matt
sense?
Hardy.
I just got an alert that Carmelo drained his first 3.
Let's
Hey,
go.
hey, that's a good
Hey.
sign. It's a good sign.
20 more.
So if
Actually,
you
shout out to my brother because he gave me his league pass login.
can you put that on so everybody can
Look at
2
God.
steps ahead of you.
Look at God.
Can you airdrop it to the
Mello for the job 50.
man? But yeah, if y'all didn't know, Melo back in the league.
Hey, that's a perfect segue. It was like right there.
I know,
It's almost like she did it on purpose.
I know, right? Right?
It's on NBA TV.
Oh, I got it, y'all.
Oh, dang. You do got it.
But I'm gonna need my phone though, so never mind.
For sure.
Airdrop it. No.
Wait, I might. Go
You
ahead,
do,
keep rolling.
you do. But yeah, they signed him after starting the season 4-8. They went out and signed Melo, and as we
Dame
just
been
mentioned,
trying, man.
he's been looking good. Dame's been playing very well, and it has not been enough.
Because I didn't understand their moves when they made them in the summer, and I understand. I get them less now. Like it just.
Their problem was defense, and they signed Melo. I mean, think about like
Yeah.
they didn't have no defense, so yeah, let's get Melo. But I'm
like
happy for
his
Melo.
for his sake and for the sake of the people that have been complaining about his employment status for the last year. I hope he goes well. I will say that I'm not hopeful. Like at some point, you just ain't got it no more. And
I hope he
I hope
proves
that's
you
not
wrong,
the case.
sir.
Right. I hope that's
like
not
I
the
said,
case.
I was
hope
also
he's
what I was
wrong.
hoping
It's-
for.
It's similar
Hope he
to
does.
like Jamal Crawford. Like at some point, like people just they can't do what they used to do anymore, and it's okay.
Yeah.
Like Father Time comes for all of us at some point.
But we want to appreciate Melo.
Yeah, I mean, like,
And if you didn't know,
this is-
he'll be in Milwaukee on Thursday, his lone appearance.
Oh shit,
if this,
son. What I'm
if
doing
this is his
now?
victory lap, like I hope he gets to finish out the season.
I got him.
I did not know they played Thursday.
But he ain't mellow
Yes.
no more.
I'm definitely for the look up chicken.
Melo
He
is
made-
also 0-0 now
Yeah, I was like, that's an interesting number.
because the Instagram post was very mellow.
Did you see it?
I'm gonna try to find it again.
So he said
but-
like he couldn't use 7 because of Brandon Roy. 15 is retired for somebody else. He wore 22 in high school, but that's Clyde Drexler. So he just had to come up with his own new number.
one should be concentrating on clues that the universe is dropping for them to take up a quick reaction. Divine power is seeking my undivided attention. I had to achieve the tranquility of spiritual maturity
Yeah, T.I. wrote this shit.
through the guidance of the universe. I will always be 7. Hashtag 007. Hashtag
Chill out, bro.
grateful.
Oh,
the T
okay.
is the 7. Hashtag stay mellow. The L is a 7.
You
All right,
could have
bro.
just
Slow,
said.
bro.
Stay mellow 700.
Hey, I've been rocking with you forever, bro. That shit was
forks.
garbage.
I mean, out of all of that, I understood
That's
why
garbage.
he got the 00 now because the 7. That's it.
That's
bro.
all you had to say.
Like, come on,
Oh,
bro.
that
Bonds,
was
that's
just
it.
the caption. The picture
Yeah,
is
like,
a
the
whole
picture
different
got-
explanation.
It's
What the fuck?
00, a number greater than any assignable quantity
Bro.
and countable number. The symbol for
He made
infinity.
it, bro.
Why?
He made it mean.
Infinity.
Infinity. without end, process that
end.
never stops,
It don't stop.
can never be given an exact value,
All right,
simplicity and balance,
Yes.
the mysticism of our past, and the possibility for an eternal future give the
Look at
infinity
him.
symbol a sense of awe and wonder.
Look at him.
All right, T.
Infinite-
Oh my God! Go
Wait,
ahead.
what? Infinite nature of good. Mm-hmm. Oh, of God. Sorry.
Even better.
We cannot stay away from God without Him trying to bring us back to Him. The chance to have a new and great beginning with the past left behind where it belongs, beginnings or end,
Okay.
Alpha and Omega.
Alpha and Omega. That is beginning and end.
Nigga read one
On my
numerology book
body.
and went to
So
football.
either I'm
They got
asleep
good tickets.
or that was. Duh, what the fuck was that, bro?
Infinite.
I guess. So Mello don't stop.
That's all it costs to go
For
to.
2 tickets.
Your phone finna die, bro.
It sure is about to die. Can I airdrop this so I can turn it off my phone?
That's not how that works.
Just charge it.
I could, but then I ain't gonna have my phone.
Anyways, good luck to Melo in his victory lap. According to reports, the Knicks are, quote, starting to lay the internal groundwork for the eventual dismissal of Coach David Fizdale, end quote.
Reshuffling of deck chairs. That's all it is.
I'm not gonna give
got
y'all
set
the,
up.
the full story because this is a week old story. Y'all probably heard about this one, but yeah, the team president and the GM came out after a game to give a speech, which does not happen, especially after a 10th game in the season.
It's only 10 games.
They didn't even they never had a press conference over the summer to introduce like their draft picks, their
Nope.
free agency signings, nothing. Like they have been radio silent since they failed spectacularly trying to get a star
Because
during free
AD
agency.
didn't fit in their plans. What kind of bullshit?
But
Did you see that
but
shit?
they had to come out and say they were disappointed.
Like
They
nothing.
wanted y'all to
my
know it's
God.
really not their fault and that this roster can win.
We didn't think AD was in our plan.
So-
Hey, I
so-
consider New York.
No, but
So
they're
the-
saying like this roster, they believe it's
They
good
believe
enough.
No,
No!
I'm saying believe like what's what they're saying to the public. We know this roster is not really good enough to win.
I mean, they came out and apologized once they struck out on everybody. Like, we understand that some people might be disappointed,
Yes.
but we believe in this team, and we believe that we'll bring the Knicks back to greatness, or whatever the
No.
fuck they said.
We gave it the good old college try.
No! You didn't! Lying
Like,
bastards!
I would feel bad for Knicks fans, but they always, like, delude themselves into thinking, like, this year's going to be different. Like, the Knicks are coming back to... Like, nothing will change in New York as long as Jim Dolan is the owner.
Preach.
Like, that's the beginning... Melo, that's the beginning and the end. That's the alpha and the omega. That's ground
the
zero.
infinity and shit!
God damn.
That's
Knicks
that episode should
ineptitude.
just be an Infinity episode.
Had Mello 00.
Stay mellow, 700.
Stay mellow.
Wow.
Let me ask y'all real quick. Do y'all think that some of the blame goes on Fizdale, or is this a management problem?
It's an everybody problem. So
Yeah.
yes, it Fizdale is to blame because like you just got to make do with what you got,
yeah.
and he's not doing that.
Yeah.
But he also was given a shit roster.
Exactly. He got set up
And
to
isn't he
fail.
getting pressured into playing some of the younger players?
And also, I
anyways?
want to point out that he signed on as the head coach, thinking he would have Porzingis coming eventually, and then they traded him.
But they also hired him personally. Part of the reason that they hired him is because he's beloved around the league and has
is.
good relationships with a lot of star players. So they thought that would give them a leg up in trying to woo.
Well, then wait
I'm,
till
I'm
next
just
year. Maybe you might.
I'm just
Ain't
saying
no free
that
agency,
he had a couple of different interviews and he chose New York. And part of the reason when he signed in New York was you had Porzingis. Like it's a different team. Like I can only imagine how he felt. Like look what you gave me. What's with this?
Fuck y'all.
I got firepower for us. I'm playing at the same time. What I'm supposed to do?
Like their whole team is power forwards and point guards.
That's
dog.
crazy, dog.
Good luck, New York.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know what to tell you.
They still selling out.
Who?
Madison?
Knicks. Yeah.
I don't know.
I have no
They have
idea.
I
any
couldn't even
sellouts?
tell you, bro.
I was
Spike
like, they
still be
still
there.
getting that support like
I be
that?
seeing Spike still be there.
Well, you know,
Spike ain't going nowhere.
exactly.
So the New York Post reported that Stephen A. Smith, a.k.a.
Stephen A. Stilling.
he'll become ESPN's highest paid employee after signing a new 5-year contract with ESPN worth $8 million a year. $8 million a year.
You know why he got $8 million a year?
Why did he get $8 million
He
a year?
started saying, "Give it to me." You know what happened?
Why that
He
happened?
monetized my shit.
Did he?
Fuck him, dog.
How you really in his chest?
Stephen A. believes that this conversation feels weird having after some of his Kaepernick takes.
Done.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
And we ain't gotta
Like,
have all of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say Stephen A. Smith got paid, but there's a rumor that Skip Bayless might be coming back to ESPN when his contract expires in 2020. Would y'all be interested in seeing Skip?
Who gonna work with Shannon?
I don't know. Someone on Fox. I don't know. But I'm saying, who would you rather see?
Not Chris Carter.
Oh,
Damn, bro.
Yeah, for sure, not Chris Carter. Would you rather see Skip and Shannon or Skip and Steven? Which pairing in 2020 would you want to see?
I think it's one of those things where like you're better off like how it is now because you get two pretty good shows from what I understand. Like
I like
it's not
Skip
my
and
cup
Shannon.
of tea, but like
Skip.
Skip and Shannon have a good rapport, and Max and Steven have a good rapport.
Dude, Max be man.
Max be going in.
Yeah, I fuck with Max. Now I keep it as is. I don't want Stephen A to go back on over there. Nah, bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know how much longer either one of them has as being like super relevant.
Yeah.
Like this is a very fickle business, and they're both getting older. Who knows what's going to happen?
They aging quick too.
It's kind of crazy though. Like Shannon Star feels like it has surpassed Skip's.
I would agree.
Yeah.
So
Most definitely.
So I actually think Skip going back to ESPN makes sense
Yeah, it does.
for like,
Boost his star power back.
and I mean, like I said, in 2020, like. Yeah, give me a couple years because when the show started, First Take, Skip was that was his show.
Yeah.
And Stephen A. Was the co-host. He was the other guy on the show.
Yeah.
But now Stephen A's up here, and Skip has that reputation of being up here. That's how I'm
Right.
going to put that.
And he needs his reputation.
And you bring them back together, it could be fun. I doubt that Fox lets him go, but it could be
Max
fun.
Max and Shannon?
I don't think Shannon. That doesn't mean Max is leaving ESPN.
Oh, that's right, because his contract ain't up.
This ain't a trade.
They should.
I think it's crazy.
They
Trading
should.
superstars. Get the fuck out of
It's
here.
not in trades.
No, because then Max gonna be on there smoking blacks and
Dog,
drinking
Max
Henny
gonna be out.
Too
Dog, Max gonna show up with a
do
do-rag
rag
on.
on. I ain't trying to see Max in no do rag. He already got rap out. Nah, man, I
He
ain't.
be
Nah,
spitting too. He
nah.
got bars out
You
here.
can't put them two
Him
together.
and
That's,
Shannon got stogies and shit.
they gonna come to work high together. Nah, you can't. Nah, man.
eating
They
edibles
gonna
on
be
the
fam-
show,
That'd be lit. That'd
chewing
be lit,
gummies
bro.
and shit.
Look, I want to see this.
Come on,
now.
here, Max. Give me one of them gummies.
Well, fuck that shit.
Oh shit, Shannon, you want one of these?
I want that gummy no more.
We gonna get there. We gonna get there.
That's all you say.
This weekend is Deontay Wilder and Luis Ortiz 2.
Louise.
Is that the fight we watched together, Tim?
Yes,
The first one?
The
Or was it Fury that we watched?
I don't know. I was asleep.
I know. Anyways, part 2 is this weekend.
It was the Fury fight.
I thought so. That was a great fight.
Oh, and Triple G Canelo one.
Yes. Who do y'all have winning this weekend? Wilder and Ortiz. And if you don't really care, who would you rather win?
I want Wilder to win.
Black boxing.
Basically.
We would say they both black.
I was about to, but I was like, no, he not. See, I didn't even see. You didn't even have to put that on air like that. I was minding my business.
My fault. My fault.
I swear, I hate y'all sometimes.
My
Anyways,
I had heard you say it.
Yeah,
Like,
so now somebody over there like, oh, he would think they black. See, you done started some shit.
I'm just saying, I saw the words flow.
Hey, whoever that cussing me out.
You making it bigger than
Listen,
it needs to be.
whoever
Like
that
you
cussing
could
me
just
out,
let them
Mason.
Let it go. I tried to let it go. I tried to let it go. She brought it back.
Dude, Mason. Chill out, bro. Should be the
Yeah, I hope Wilder wins too, just because. I mean, even though, actually, I want to see Wilder Fury again, so I need him to win. That's what it comes down to. I need Wilder Fury too,
Wilder.
even though Fury's pissing me off.
What
on
about
WWE.
Joshua? No more Joshua?
He lost. I don't care what he do no more. No, I'm playing. He has his rematch coming up. But I don't. I want to see Fury Wilder now. Like,
Fair enough.
you know, it was a great fight. NBA injury news. Tim, take us through, please.
He forgot.
Okay, so Toronto has been hit with the injury bug. Kyle
There's
Lowry.
a lot of these mugs.
Yeah, man.
It's half the sheet.
Kyle Lowry, thumb fracture, non-shooting hand. He will be reevaluated in a week. Patrick McCaw, benign mass on his knee. He
I'm
will
glad they
be
found that.
reevaluated in 3 to 4 weeks.
We ain't got to do the questions.
Yeah, Serge Ibaka, his ankle, he's out indefinitely. Toronto, Jesus Christ, man, Jesus Christ. How many players y'all got actually? Toronto is currently 9-4, 2-2 in the last week, and 4th in the East. Do they have enough depth to hold on?
She literally just said,
Did
you don't
I
have to
not
read the
just say,
question.
you don't have to read
And
the-
you say, all
He
right,
said,
cool.
And I'm gonna read the question
and you just read on away.
because I asked it and then I just asked it.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
My bad.
I mean,
He
yeah.
was
Go
excited.
fuck yourself, San Diego.
Because I said how many players they got that made me read the question. You know, I did that on my own.
You need someone to take over for you real quick?
I don't.
Okay.
I'm driving fine.
you partying and driving.
All right, Chris Middleton, Milwaukee, thigh. He's out for 3 to 4 weeks. Boston guard
Wait.
Boston forward.
I want to stop you real quick. So your stumble was perfect. Shout out to White Dante because he's been improving with every start. And you were right, Tim.
I've been wanting White Dante to start. That's all I was like, dude, because we didn't get a chance to talk about it last week and shit like that. But I texted him. I was like, dude, I want White Dante to start. I got hit with a Y, and I'm like, dog, he called. I know he could get these buckets. He been getting these goddamn buckets.
Yeah.
He played
Very
defense,
inconsistent.
and he played defense.
The bucket getting has been inconsistent. The defense
has-
and the
But he
effort and all that
plays
stuff has
defense.
been good.
and he has
bucket
gotten
getter.
better every game.
Especially no, because the last game he was like 4 for 4,
The
15
bucket
points
getter.
initially. He was getting his shit off.
Tim stat.
That's not a 10 stat.
That's the literal definition of a Tim stat.
What?
You throwing out numbers that we can't just know off the
Verify.
top of our head.
Oh, I know that for a fact. I was watching the game.
All right.
It does not change.
Hey, if you watch the game, you'll see the same thing I did. It's a fact.
I watched
Can
the
it be
entire
proven?
game,
It
man.
can. It's a fact.
So what is wrong with this?
Anyway, no, like he has been playing well. I don't know if I necessarily want him to remain a starter like once Middleton comes back because like his role will change.
funny, man.
Like they need scoring off the bench. So
He'll
like
be
I
a
will
great
be
bench player when Middleton comes back.
He would, and
like you don't need high usage from that fifth starter.
but I like that he's getting this because then it's going to help him.
His confidence. And
Yeah,
whatnot.
like
Yeah,
I fuck
I'm
with
not
it.
saying like he doesn't deserve to start. I'm saying like for the lineup that the Bucks will try out once Chris comes back, like they don't need
Wes is
what Dante
still-
brings
Let's
from
say
that
he
fifth
continues
spot.
to play well and play into a starting spot.
But it's not even. Here's the thing that's important. It's not necessarily about who starts. It's about who finishes the game.
Yup.
So like,
And like
kind of-
honestly, George Hill is still the guy I want finishing the game
fuck
at the
with
two
George.
spot.
and even with like, think about it last year. Like Tony Snell was a starter for the Bucks, and he was
Well,
a
not last year, but the year
you
before
know,
that.
the year before. But he was a starter because he was the floor space. Like he just
He fit with the starting group.
West fits as long as they respect his shot and he keeps defending. He fits.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And Dante is so creative off. Like he's gonna cook some bench lineups.
Dude, he was cold in college, dog.
He was. I mean, last year when he
He's solid. He's solid.
Wasn't he player?
He was a first round pick.
he ended up being
No,
a
he's
tournament.
the most outstanding player in the Final Four.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was getting
Which
his
is
shit
2
off.
games.
He was getting his shit off.
I'm just saying. Like, it's not
It was a
like-
very small sample
Yeah.
size, which is why we were surprised when the Bucks drafted him as high as they did.
Yeah.
He was a career bench player in college.
You know he get his shit off though.
Anyways, continue with the injuries.
Boston forward Gordon Hayward, broken hand. He's out at least 5 weeks.
5 more of them things.
Portland forward Zach Collins, dislocated shoulder. He's out at least 4 months. Sacramento guard De'Aaron Fox, ankle sprain.
Fake Eric.
Yeah, little Eric. Reevaluated in 3 to 4 weeks. Los Angeles Lakers forward Anthony Davis admitted to dealing with a lingering shoulder injury from when he aggravated it on a dunk attempt earlier in the season, saying that there's never a play I don't feel it.
Now, after I had put all that together, they did rest him a game, and I was like, good stuff. But I'm
Be
just
smart.
It's early. Shit.
Be smart.
it was a play where I literally watched
for the
him
long haul.
catch a block. Also, he's been playing great defense. Just
Absolutely.
he got a block, and afterwards he just immediately grabbed his shoulder and slumped over. And I'm like, oh boy, why are you on the court? Like, just take a couple
Take a
games
couple
off.
games.
Like,
Take a beat.
It's not load management if you're hurt.
I want to point out that Kawhi is apparently now hurt.
Again.
Like
Again. What he hurt? What
the
is his
knee,
status?
the left knee.
Oh, Jesus.
They're saying it's day to day, but like he hit it. I can't think against Toronto. I forget which game, but he hit his knee
I
against
think it
somebody.
was Toronto.
He's only there to play in the playoffs anyway.
right.
That's what he's there for.
Paul George is looking
And he gonna
great.
drag
Exactly.
himself through the playoffs.
That's what he's
again.
there for.
That's pretty much it. He's like, hey, Paul, I need you for the whole season. I'll join you at the end.
Yeah. He's there for the playoffs.
Because he dragged himself last season.
Since we talking about Paul George, how do y'all feel his play has been so far?
Haven't seen him. I wish I
Have you seen
had.
his numbers?
I have not. I heard he been getting his
They
shit
have been
off.
fantastic.
He had 37 in 20 minutes.
I did see that shit.
Efficiently too. not a James Harden 41 on 40.
Oh, no.
No.
He better not say no shit about no MVP shit no more. Goddamn.
Oh, people are capping.
Have you seen his fucking numbers though? Like
They are amazing. That was a bad game. The 41. That's a bad game. But his numbers have been. I mean, no,
He's like coming into this week. I had to.
Also,
here
to
it
point
is.
out, he's shooting poorly, and that's gonna come back up eventually. Like
It is.
That's what I'm saying.
Be afraid. But no, like coming into this week, he led the league in total points. He has 500. He had 513. Second place was Dame with 388.
Okay, that's fine, but what is he shooting?
He's averaging like 40.
His points per game, leading the league 39.5. Second place, Bradley Beal 30.1. Like I don't care how good or bad you're shooting. First of all, they're winning games, and second of
That's the
all,
wild part.
huh?
I said that's the wild part too.
So like it happened
Russell
last year
Westbrook?
too. Like he went on that scoring tear, and they're like, oh, he's
50
being a ball
fucking
hog and all that
shots a
shit. They winning. Like that's what they need to win. Like when he's trying to.
I don't think I could be happy on that
This
team.
is why
Like,
he
as a
can't.
player,
But this is why he
I'll be
died.
honest with
Bro,
you.
hey, I'm not on that team. I don't give a fuck.
I know. I'm literally
no.
saying like
I- no, no,
situations
no.
like
I'm saying, like-
I'm watching you take 40.
You watching? You ain't. You
watching.
40, and then you got Westbrook too. When am I gonna get the ball?
It's the podcast game all over again, bro.
Hey, 2 niggas, 1-on-1, 10 niggas on the. But it's just a 1-on-1. ISO all the game.
Tim didn't get the ball.
ISO the whole
Just
game.
watching
bro.
the game,
Boom,
bro.
boom,
On the court. Hey, I had the
boom.
best seats in the house.
On the floor.
Hey, Tim was just running back and forth,
That was a cardio exercise.
All the cardio.
running back.
Suicides.
Best seats in the
Signed
house.
up to run suicides.
Shit.
Wait, was it you that tried to guard Seth in the post?
No. Not I.
Oh no.
No, Dub ran into a pick.
Shout out to Splits and Suits. Shout out to the Elements.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody tried to. It was Moot. Like I think it was.
Shout
Moot.
out
I was
to
guarding
Stars.
Moot.
Yeah, and
Oh,
then
he had a nice ass spin move. That was a nice ass. I didn't even tell him. I was like, "Hey, bro, I wanted you to come back down and try that shit again, bro. That was nice." He's like, "Oh yeah, that was nice. That was nice. I'll be working on that." Hey, it looked like it.
Hey, it looks like it was for me.
I saw him catch that. I'm like, oh, this ain't going to end well.
Yeah, I tried.
Tim was stuck.
I was
did.
flailing,
He
bro.
tried.
I tried.
Last injury though.
You got your Dellavedova.
Steph Curry has a broken hand. He's rumored to miss the rest of the season, but during his first press conference since the injury, he stated that he definitely expects to return this season, targeting early spring.
Why?
I mean, Clay might be back by then.
The reasoning that he gave was, by that time, I'm healthy. If Clay's healthy, like, why not run a few games with these young guys to see what we got going into the next season?
Yeah, that's fair.
And D-Lo should be back by then, too.
I mean, D'Lo should be back in,
short
like,
term.
next week.
We don't know what's going to happen. I'm just saying he should be back by then, too.
I mean, he might get traded by then and be all right.
Honestly.
Yeah. Now they might be like, hey, listen, I know what we said out in public, but...
I mean, they've been saying since he signed there, like, that might be a contract
We're
just to
getting
trade.
close to, was it December 15th when
Yep.
these guys can start getting traded? Trade seasoning is coming.
Oh,
And
my
I
God,
didn't
it's
read the
gonna be
article,
wild.
but I did see, like, the headline that said that he chose Golden State over Minnesota a large part because of the weather, which is like...
Sight fire. You might get going back to the cold in the winter.
But he got that warm weather now. I'm not mad at him.
Hey, Cali,
I'd
3
rather
W's.
be playing in Cali, too.
3 W's.
Facts.
Yeah. That's my shit.
I love that song.
That's my shit.
Ken's like, what?
What's going on?
Kendrick Lamar, Dr.
Recipe.
Dre, The Recipe,
Oh, Sam.
the 3 W's.
don't listen to
Yeah,
him.
let's look at that song. Bop, though.
Dog, that,
Wait, is that our...
they was floating on
rate?
that shit, too, man.
We actually are going into the radio, but
One thing I want to propose for next week is kind of do like a check-in, like we're about at the 1 month mark of the NBA season, like to see, feel out how we're feeling
about the
about
season?
our teams, how
oh,
we're feeling
that's
about
perfect.
the season.
It's a holiday episode, so it'll be the
kinda-
perfect time to have that conversation.
'Cause we got a full thing this week. So.
Yeah, that's right.
There you
Make
go.
sure we remember that because
Who got notes?
I ain't got a pen actually.
Oh, I have
Oh,
a
Eric
pen.
got a pen.
Well,
We good.
Ken had it, but
Dang, cuffing. We'll do it to the radio though. Thank you, Dooch. If you are new here, actually, Ken, will you tell me what the radio segment is?
Oh shit, boy.
I'm throwing you on the spot.
I'm Mello for real today.
Hell yeah, go ahead, pull.
Yeah, come on, Mello.
All right, man. So you want me to do what you do? How you?
Explain-
all right.
explain
So
this-
this is
put your own stank on it.
for this,
Explain this weekly segment.
All right, man. So this is what we do every week, man. It's Tech File Radio. Tim is our DJ, DJ such and such.
What up, though?
What we do is that we put up a song for everyone to listen to, sports related. So they either produced it,
For sure.
they're the artists, whatever. Yeah, and we do this every week. So we're in our, what we call it, the back room or some shit.
Backstage.
Boardroom. We're backstage.
The
Production
boardroom.
meeting.
Yep.
Yeah, production meeting right now. So
I'm sure they
we
got a
finna
board
get-
in there somewhere.
Yeah, there you go. We gotta have whiteboard.
Yeah, Hey, they got them new electronic
This
whiteboards.
week's song, the backstage meeting that we're in, is going to be Zoe and Young Lando. So Lonzo Ball. This is
lots of songs that we played.
Hey,
so. That's what my
he
point.
undefeated.
So this song was on that last mixtape that he had that came out this year, that 50 and 30 that had the last days where he was like, LA's gonna regret this. And I was sitting there like, you know what? I'm gonna play the whole EP. I'm gonna just listen to see what he's talking about. And this song was really interesting to me because it's a song I did not expect to be heard by Zoe. It doesn't sound like a song that he would do, if that makes sense.
Okay.
The song is called Pondering
He's singing.
and it's featuring B. Jones. Should I answer that question?
Who the hell is
Nope.
B. Jones? Oh, is B. Jones famous right now? Because I think I got a song by B. Jones.
He may be famous to you.
I think that's a singing
So
motherfucker.
do you want do you want the song to start before you start talking, or
Yes.
okay? Ken, give us a countdown. To
What's
go.
the name of the song again?
It's on the paper, but it's called Pondering.
Oh, yeah, Pontificating.
That's not the name of it. Zoe and Young Lando, Pondering, featuring B. Jones.
Are you ready?
Count me down, sir.
All right.
I can't find it. Okay.
Can't
Wait,
find what?
I can't find it. Okay, I found it again. We're good.
He couldn't find it on the paper.
5, 4, 3, 2.
You ain't gonna get me this week. WTECK Radio 69.9 with 69 is fine. It's DJ such and such. Ain't got much and much. Anyways, this is Zoe. Young Lando featuring B. Jones. Ponder. Thinking about.
Someone should really kill that.
So,
What the fuck?
Bad little vibe, she from Sacktown. Stomach butterflies whenever she around. Anybody disrespect you, I'ma hunt them down. Always trying to see you, but you get your boy that run around. Playing hard to get, I think that really made me like you more. I'm about to hand you my schedule, then ask to come on tour. I know he probably gave a lot, but I can give you more. Like affection, connection, perhaps a little boy. Oh, baby girl, hopefully she's just like you. On a rainy day, I think of you, my sky's blue. Wanna give you the world, everything around it too. It's kinda like my eyes are glued, glue to who, glue to you.
I kind of low-key fuck with it a little bit.
And I feel the
I love this song.
things for you. You know love is in the air and I'ma swing for you.
I was just
And if
thinking
my
about this
feelings
shit the
don't
other
change,
day. I
gotta
fuck with
rain
songs that got
for
like
you.
the tropical noises in and shit.
And the chorus,
that's why
It always
Drake
sound
be-
like an island
Drake be
shit.
killing them type of
I feel
people.
like we're on the island. I feel like I'm on the island. When the beat
I like
started,
that
though,
shit.
I was sitting there like,
Dirty whiny.
You have to think about it like,
so what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fade this down a little bit. I'm gonna let the song play out. We're gonna talk over because Zoe's done rapping, so that's
Oh,
our.
okay.
oh, so
There
dude
you
just, okay.
He's one verse and done. It was a nice little verse.
Yeah,
It was a
I give you
it
that.
felt like early 2000s rap, where it was more like emotional rap, like
Yeah, I love you,
like
girl.
Dilemma and stuff like that.
You know you my world.
Like this would have like that generic Caribbean
You know what I mean? Yeah.
video. You just like going through the little town.
And it's a lot of
steps
linen.
and- Yeah.
Exactly. Let it suit.
Dirt roads
Stuff
and
is
shit.
breezing
Walking
around.
in slow motion on the beach.
A lot of breezing.
Melancholy.
Drinking out of coconuts and shit.
Like just staring out
Right.
into the water. Like through a window and shit.
Hey, we'll make a cold ass
That'd be some
video.
beautiful
yo.
views though, man. Some of them be breathtaking.
Man,
And then just random big booty women walking around.
one of the best views I've ever seen was the Griffin Observatory in LA. Going up on that, if you see pictures of LA, it's normally this one picture where it's like off of a cliff and it's like the whole city. It's up at that observatory, and it's wild. Like it is just.
Is that the
city.
same observatory in GTA?
That's what they based it off of.
Ah.
That's exactly what they based it off of.
Okay.
Also, going to LA and then playing GTA is really interesting. Like it's just like, oh, this is exactly what
I'm
you.
trying to get out there ASAP.
Oh, so they should make a
'Cause I ain't been
Milwaukee
out
one,
there
dog.
A Milwaukee GTA. Don't nobody want to play
I
that.
want that shit.
You gotta go through race scene for missions and shit, and your boy can't.
Nobody want. You go the whole game literally driving. And shit. Ain't no missions.
Ain't nothing new.
You just driving and shit.
Baseline jugging. That's all it is.
That is hilarious.
Let's talk Cap NFL. Who wants to break down the saga of what has happened?
Not it.
No, you're not it.
Tim been doing a great job.
I'll go ahead and try to run it down real quick. I got something real quick. Hold on, I'm pulling it out. All right. So this is per.
Why are you doing that? I just want to say once again, shout out to Zoe for that song. The melody's actually stuck in my head right now.
Dope,
All right, so this is per Howard Bryant for
Okay.
ESPN. So, update. This is tweets from him on the Kaepernick situation. Update. Spoke with numerous sources today to clarify some points. Kaepernick team heard from the NFL on Tuesday, 11/12, and was told of Saturday's workout. They weren't given 36 hours to consider the offer. They were given 2 from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Take it or leave it. Number 2, Kaepernick's team told the NFL there were too many issues to resolve with such short notice and proposed the following Tuesday, which was also a work day, allowing teams' top decision makers to attend and buy the negotiation more time. The NFL said no. 3, Cap attorney, if Saturday was such a magical day, I said let's move it to the following Saturday. They said no. That left Kaepernick to agree to the tryout before Hugh Jackson and Joe Philbin knew they were running it or teams knew a workout was even happening. 4, on Tuesday, the NFLPA says it reached out to offer assistance, especially on the details of waiver, which eventually doomed the deal. A PA source said that Kaepernick team was not particularly receptive, but the NFLPA did have a representative at Saturday's workout.
Okay.
By number 5, by priority, the filming was the deal breaker. For 2 entities suing each other, that was the non-starter. A Cap attorney told me. An independent camera made Colin believe it was a show of good faith after years of bad faith. NFL source says workout offer itself is equals good faith. Mm-hmm. Number 6, to Cap's attorney, none of the issues were unresolvable, and they were convinced the deal would get done. The filming issue took precedence over the more important waiver issue because Kaepernick's team had no intention of signing it as presented. Number 7, Cap and NFLPA conflicted over a key point, the post-workout interview. If Cap said he would continue kneeling, would he be protected if his answer prompted no team to sign him? The PA said yes, because of 2019 deal protecting players from reprisal. Eric Reed and Kenny Stills kneel. Kenny Stills kneel. Yeah, that makes sense. Number 8, Cap attorney says no because the waiver forfeited his right to take action against anything occurring at the workout, thus freeing the NFL from a potential second collusion suit. The terms were so broad, I agree with the tweet, it would have been malpractice to sign it. Number 9, relocation became a real possibility late Friday, early Saturday as talks disintegrated. Cap attorney, it looked coordinated, but it was because Colin has so much support on the ground here with his Know Your Rights work in Atlanta. Number 10, one source said while the fault of the weekend to not get the workout done at the Falcons facility was 80-20 the NFL's fault, the relationship with Cap is scorched earth. Cap needed to reach out. Others believe the footage will spur curious GMs, coaches to watch. Number 11, next, Nally sent all 32 teams the raw footage of the workout with the note offering Colin to speak to any team either by phone or in person. Nally said that they are considering a second workout during the owners' meeting at Palm Beach in March where all 32 GMs coaches will be.
So another one might occur.
Yeah, and Nally's his girl, right? I believe Nally is Kaepernick's girlfriend, right?
His girlfriend's
Oh,
name is Nessa.
That's her name. Well, yeah, so he's so it's potentially going to be a second one because he want to make sure that at least he's heard or seen. Mm-hmm. And he gets the chance to talk to somebody. Honestly, I think after this whole situation, ain't nobody gonna fuck with him.
Well, 8 teams ended up making the drive because Cap switched locations.
Right.
Because the NFL barred media, as you said. So Cap was, I'm going to do my own thing. And the 8 teams that showed up were Kansas City, the New York Jets, Philadelphia Eagles, Tennessee Titans, Buffalo Bills, San Francisco 49ers, the Washington football team, and the Detroit Lions.
Where the fuck was the Bears?
I don't know, bro.
Too lazy to see a quarterback when y'all need a quarterback.
Hey, man.
Need one.
They said
like, desperately.
the Bears said we're gonna get the tape. We'll see the tape in the mail. We ain't got to be there.
And that was the weirdest part about it because I understand where he was coming from, where he was saying like he feels like
He wants transparency.
He did, and he felt like if the NFL was responsible for getting the tape to the coaches, they're responsible for what they actually see, and he feels like they would have doctored it up to not make him look as good as maybe he was. So he wanted, again, like you said, transparency, which makes a complete ton of fucking sense for anybody that's trying to get seen. What didn't make sense is this whole workout in the fucking first place.
So let me ask you this, all of y'all. Do y'all think this was a setup by the NFL?
Yes.
Why?
Main thing is the waiver, and that goes back to is not allowing him to sue the NFL because his initial one that they settle out of is not the only one that he has against the NFL. So by him going through this workout and signing this waiver, which I have actually a clip explaining why the waiver was
Bad.
an issue. Yeah, if you got the cord real quick.
Just for the record, there is a post in our group, Technical Foul Pod Overtime, that has a copy of alleged copy of the waiver that he refused to sign. So, if you want to read it for yourself, it is in there.
There you go.
How was the waiver that the NFL gave to Kaepernick different from what they would have given to any other free agent walking into tryout?
Well, because it had a certain clause in it that said you cannot take any action for anything that takes place inside of the grounds, and not just injury. And that the negotiation that took place between Colin's camp and the NFL was, okay, well, let's just use the standard injury clause, the standard injury waiver that everyone uses. But this was a different document. This document said that you cannot take any action about anything, any and all actions that occur. And what they're really talking about is what happens after Colin works out. Suppose he sits down with the NFL, with a team, any given team, and that team asks you, if we sign you, do you plan on kneeling? And if you say, and if Colin Kaepernick said, yes, I plan on kneeling, and then suddenly he doesn't get signed, then he has waived his right to take any action as a collusion lawsuit, because right then and there, that question is collusive.
How was the
So, by that, yes, this all was a setup so he can't sue him in the future. That's what I'm looking at.
I feel you, conspiracy brother. And I call you conspiracy brother, but it's a conspiracy that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Like, what the fuck they've been doing from the jump.
Yeah.
Granted, it was an opportunity for him, though.
Like, something you read, I think, where you said it's scorched earth. Like,
The
I just feel like that
relationship
whole, like, I just feel like there's no real avenue for this to be resolved on either side. Like, I think that there's so much bad blood between the two entities. Like,
oh yes,
it's not going to happen. Like, they have to bridge the divide. Like, they couldn't even bridge the divide to get a workout organized. Like, how are you going to employ this person? Like, what are they going to do once he gets back into the league? Like,
and you don't know how some of the players may feel about it. Who's to say his teammates won't just let him get fucked up the whole time?
I mean, that is quite possible.
I mean, it's an exhausting situation, especially after the antics over the weekend. And I think the best portion of this is the NFL got exposed because they've been doing some shady shit. This whole thing was shady from the jump because they don't set up workouts for nobody. The teams do.
I'm trying to figure out, like, best case scenario. Like, what was the NFL's motive? Like, what did they have to gain from this entire thing? Because it sounds like this is something that they thought of and threw out there. There are rumors that it was a certain somebody that's in business.
Jay-Z.
Yeah, I'm not willing to go that far yet, but like I'm just trying to figure out like what was even the point of all this? Like, why kick this up at this point? Like, you already got sued and settled. So unless it was part of the settlement, like, I don't get like why you would even introduce this at this point.
Well, they saying it's because Jay pushed it because he had to repair his reputation in the eyes of a lot of people. So this getting Kaepernick signed or getting Kaepernick an opportunity to be signed.
The opportunity is the key part.
Yeah. Was supposed to be repairing his image amongst
the quote unquote
the ones that he lost it in.
But even if it's Jay-Z pushing, like, I don't get like why
he's part of the
like
social
what
reform.
I don't get like why that will benefit the NFL in any way. Like,
yeah,
they've already deaded like the entire issue.
Players weren't. No one was talking about kneeling anymore. I get the question. It's like, why now? When everything finally got quiet, why would the NFL kick up more dirt?
Yeah.
And I think the answer to that is what Conspiracy Brothers said, and that was to get Colin Kaepernick to sign that waiver. No, I'm joking. I have no idea.
It might be serious.
That makes sense.
But Conspiracy Brothers.
Hey, again, don't put nothing past them because they've been ready from the jump.
And like honestly, if I was Kaepernick, like, I probably wouldn't have even gone down this road in the first place either. Like it's just.
I mean, but it's an opportunity. You really gonna say no? I mean, granted, they gave you 2 hours.
It was a lose because if he went, you could have got the setup, and if you say no, then you're looked at it.
We gave you, kids,
and that's where the setup
you
started.
Take it.
Hey, listen. By the way, we got some shit set up for you. No, I can't tell you shit else. You want to do it? Yes or no? 2 hours. Call me back. What you gonna do? The NFL hit you up and says you're trying to get back into work. You gonna tell them, "Nah, I'm good, boss. Give me like 24 more." No, it's now or never. You gonna say yeah,
like
especially if that's what you're trying to do.
For me, like it's like I'm not him. I can't speak to his motivations and what he wants to do. But for me, it's like I stood on this. Like they've already made clear like how they operate. And like the way they operate and the way I operate are completely conflicted. Like we can't move forward together. Like that has been made clear over the last 2-3 years, however long this has been going on. Like I'm done. I'm washing my hands with it. Like we've settled out of court. We're good. You go your way, I go mine. Like I get it. Like he's dedicated his life to football. So like at the end of the day, like that's probably like his motivating factor. But like for me, it's just like the train's left the station. Like it's over. So my question is, does this dead the please sign Cap conversations, or does that spark more interest? I mean, now that people have seen like the workouts, they're like, oh, he still got it. I want
Yeah, he looked good.
He did. It was a couple of times I'm like, who the fuck is these receivers?
He's also huge.
Yeah. He cut. I said, Cap looked nice. But it was a couple of times, them receivers, he hit him he hit dude dead in the chest. Dude dropped him. Like, who the fuck is these receivers he got? But he picked them.
His own.
He picked them. Those his boys.
They were doing him a favor.
I was like, God, because there was a couple. I was like, God damn, bro, catch the ball. But he was putting them there though, so it wasn't like it was his fault. But I don't know.
Real quick, do y'all think Cap gets in the league?
No.
They still don't do nothing. It don't move. No,
not at all. Because they didn't. The NFL, to be honest, the NFL didn't take it seriously. Like, if they really wanted to put forth effort to get this man back in the league, they would have made sure that all they, T's were crossed and I's were dotted. So, yeah, fuck them.
Alrighty then. MLB, some awards have been won. The season is over. Things have been won. Tim, tell the people who won, please.
All right, so for the AL Rookie of the Year, Yordan Alvarez for the Houston Astros. For the NL Rookie of the Year, Pete Alonso, who did not see that coming, though.
Right. Even I knew his name. I was like, oh, he must be real good.
Right. AL MVP, Mike Trout won it again. I think him and Barry Bonds, I think he's right behind Barry Bonds with the most MVPs. Barry Bonds had I ain't even going to give a number out there. He had a lot of them. Almost double digits. Almost double digits. Yeah, but it's up there. It's pretty close. If he ain't got double digits, it's up there.
You keep talking. We'll find it.
NL, Cody Bellinger barely beat out Christian Yelich.
What am I looking for again?
Barry Bonds MVPs. And then for the AL Cy Young Award, it was Justin Verlander for Houston. And for the NL Cy Young, it was Jacob deGrom for the second year in a row, actually.
Well, Trout has 3.
Barry Bonds had 7 of them things.
Yeah, I told you, if it ain't double digits, it's close. Damn. 7 goddamn MVPs from that big head bastard.
Got more head than he got body.
Hey, Barry was cold, though. Hey, you can't prove shit.
The picture they got on that Wikipedia for him is so bad. He got a button-up shirt on that's ill-fitting, so you can see the gap.
You see the chesticles?
The chest gap.
I hate that shit, dog.
And he got on no beater. Like he got no beater underneath it, so you really get noticed.
Free balling like Tim.
Right. He just...
Nah, I got T-shirts now.
Oh, you be wearing undershirts
now?
Don't
say now. Shit.
Our early episodes, Tim would be in here, be nothing but chest out. Man, those were some days.
I don't know where my shirt is like that.
This one?
Yeah, I can't find it.
Someone cuffed it. Let's talk about Dion Waiters, shall we? This story broke last week, but y'all know we was going to talk about it this week. Y'all know we was not going to let this just not be talked about. So, I'm going to start at the end here, and that is Dion Waiters has been suspended for 10 games. He's currently serving a suspension without pay for conduct detrimental to the team. That conduct?
As hell.
Overdosing on an edible gummy and having a panic attack on the Heat team flight.
I bet they was like, what the fuck going on?
Anybody that spoke, they were like, this motherfucker having a panic attack. Like, calm down, bro.
He must was fading them bitches back to back.
Probably. I don't
He
think
was
that
just
being
fading.
high on an airplane is a good idea.
That has to be terrifying.
No, it has to be.
That has to be
Pretty sure
terrifying.
it's fucking terrifying.
Is it like not?
I
think
I'd
I'd
be
be a
paranoid
little
as
too-
shit. What was that moving? What's that noise? He got a gun.
Hey, turn your ass so damn fast. Put your ass in the back.
Get that nigga down.
Where the muzzle at?
Hey, bro, come
Crazy
on,
ass
bro.
up.
Now you taking it too far.
He got a gun. Anyway,
Hell no.
you know you can't say no gun on an airplane. That's
Exactly.
like saying bomb. You can't do that.
Exactly.
I
He
mean,
be tied
gum.
the
I
fuck
said
up.
gum.
Hey, his ass
said gum.
I said gum. What you talking
What movie was that? Meet the Parents. You can't say bomb on an airplane.
yeah.
Bomb, 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 bomb. Nigga got arrested so quick. Anyways, the Heat believe that Waiters was given the gummy by a teammate, and that Waiters is just being reluctant because he has been, and has not said, who provided it to him.
Shout out.
He ain't no snitch.
He ain't no snitch.
Shout out to
but
Dion
damn, how you
Waiters
keep
for that.
fucking yourself out of playing time that you complaining about?
I don't think he meant to have a panic attack. He was probably feeling some kind of way. Someone was like, "Hey, bro,
I got you.
I got you. Just take one of these."
And he probably popping them shits like
And he was
Smarties
probably,
and
and
shit.
he's probably like, "Oh man, I smoke. I can probably take 3-4 of these."
That's how it be.
And next thing you know, he high while he high in the air. He high. Like he
Mile High Club, motherfucker.
For real, low altitude and shit. Oh, he was fucked
panicking.
up probably.
Panicking.
Hell, he probably look out the damn window. Oh shit, what if the plane blow up? And then what if like, dog, calm down.
How we flying underwater? What's SpongeBob? Look at me fuck.
Oh my god.
I just want to know, first of all, what teammate y'all think gave him the gummy? So I'm pull up the roster. I think it was Kelly Olynyk. I can see Kelly Olynyk having.
I can see
gummies.
Dragic getting his connect.
You think Dragic got the gummies?
Damn,
Put it
Miami
past
too.
My primary suspect is James Johnson.
It could be
Yeah.
James Johnson.
Oh, go blame the nigga.
Hey. He probably told nigga, I told you not to eat that many.
So all right, I got the roster. So we got Goran Dragic,
He's in the contention.
Myers Leonard,
Nah,
Bam Adebayo,
I think Bam don't do edibles. He probably just smoke.
Yeah.
James Johnson,
Yeah.
Kelly Olynyk,
Yeah.
Derek Jones Jr.
He be dunking. He could be getting high. He might
Have a couple gummies.
He be like, hey, listen, I be bouncing different, bro.
Busting his ass almost to death.
Boss. Justice Winslow, Duncan Robinson, the big white dude, Kendrick Nunn,
Big white dude.
KZ
He a
Okpala,
rookie. He wouldn't risk that. He undrafted. It's
Tyler
definitely not.
Hero,
He's still scared.
Tyler Hero might have some on him.
Tyler, nah.
And he been cooking too, bro. He might.
Milwaukee. Tyler.
He might, bro.
Whitnall,
Might have some gummy bees.
Glenn, Greenfield, Greendale, one of them.
You know
One of them greens.
they be out there getting lit.
They party.
He a good old boy.
Jimmy,
Damn.
Jimmy Buckets,
Jimmy, of course, is on the list.
Damn, it might be Jimmy.
Yeah, it definitely could be.
Jimmy like, oh, I got you, bro.
and then Udonis Haslem.
He's still playing.
Yeah, bro, he gonna be on a forever contract.
I sure was like, damn, what would he
They
still
keep
playing,
re-signing this
though?
motherfucker, bro. I think didn't he just get re-signed this offseason?
I think he's just on 1 year
He
deals.
on 1 year deal.
Yeah, but
He's
they
still
keep
getting that
giving
money,
him
get it.
1 year deals.
He gets to play as long as he wants.
Get it till you can't get it.
And he
no
gonna
more.
have a
For
job
sure.
in the front office once he's done.
Oh hell yeah, that's probably what he's doing right now. He's spending more time with the GMs and shit like that than the actual like practices and shit. When's
he
the
ain't
last time he
playing.
been on the damn court?
He ain't playing. You know, Paul Gasol still hurt.
I know. I seen that earlier. I'm like, bro, come on now, because I was looking at Portland's roster. I was like, come the fuck on, bro.
Jesus Christ, they got Melo and Paul Gasol. Like they
Yeah.
would be killing
Hey,
it in like
Paul for the suit
2004.
up tonight too.
This was
They finna ball.
2007. Let me tell you.
Hell, give him 2
No,
years
hey,
ago.
that would have been scary, yo. 2007.
Actually, Udonis Haslem has played 5 minutes this season.
Fuck out of here.
He can't be.
Hey, they're like, hey, listen,
Garbage
you got
time.
to go out there, run around real quick
He
on the
played
court. and then come
74
back.
last year.
Dog, he
Bro,
ran up
whole
and down the
season.
court
The whole
once.
season.
10
Bro.
games, 7.4.
He walking
minutes per
around
game.
in the back, bro.
Actually, yeah. So the last since 2016-17, he's played 16 games, 8 minutes a game, 14 games, 5 minutes a game, 10 games, 7, and then 1 this year, 5.
2021, Udonis Haslam, assistant coach for the Miami Heat.
Yep, basically.
Speaking of 2020, I'm so
this
excited
year.
that we're almost to 2020, so I can finally see this Bulls documentary, 30 for 30, because it's about to be lit. NFL transactions and roster moves. Tim. Oh, we
Take it away. All right. We got Philly. Hey, your boy. No, you go ahead and read your boy. What's going on with your boy?
Oh yeah, man! Congrats to Big Brooks, man. Brandon Brooks, he out here, highest paid guard in the league, bro. Congratulations, man. Hard work pays off. You out here.
I think it's one of the first times where the highest paid and the best player in the league kind of coincides.
Yeah, he's best at his
Because he's the
position.
best guard in the damn league. Good shit, though.
As rated
Congratulations.
by
4 years, $52 million.
Shout out, brother. I know you gonna be listening. You've been
54
listening
million. I'm
lately.
sorry, I shortchanged you $2
Hey,
million.
yeah, we don't, because you gonna have him listen to this part.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
Brandon,
Listen, bro.
congrats, man.
Congrats, bro.
Congrats,
shit.
man.
We out here.
We all for players getting their. Hey, pimp this system, brother. Get that money.
Washington has announced that they have placed offensive tackle Trent Williams on the reserve non-football injury
This
list
whole story is
and have
wild.
elected not to pay his remaining $5.1 million salary. So pretty much, Williams said he no longer trusts the team doctors and executives after it took 6 years to perform a biopsy on a growth on Williams' skull. He finally got a biopsy done in January, and he learned that the growth actually was cancerous.
Which is why part of the reason why he's been holding out, because he's like, F y'all.
Yeah.
Right.
Which, yeah.
Like, trade me, get me out of here. Fuck y'all, leave me alone. Don't talk to me unless you got me a new team. Don't call me. Don't talk to me. Don't say shit to me.
That's probably exactly what he said.
But it's like, if you refuse to trade him, like, how are you now, like, refusing to also pay him? Like, he asked out.
Right, you're like, dude, just leave me be. Like, don't even let me be your problem no more. The half the league don't even know this shit is going on.
And he didn't want to put them out there.
No, and so he's like, let me get traded over there. I'll go ahead and tell them this shit when I get over there. Let them find out on
And
their
when
own.
he didn't get traded, he came back and said,
Fuck him.
Let me tell y'all something.
Real
Right.
talk, though.
Like, damn, I tried to help y'all out. Fuck y'all.
Yo,
They'd have got a lot back
now
from
their
him.
leverage is compromised.
Right, and now niggas really ain't gonna want to come here because y'all medical staff
It's
let
trash.
me play with a knot on my head that was cancerous and telling me it ain't nothing. It's just from wearing the
6
helmet.
years.
It's just from wearing the helmet.
From wearing the helmet. That's crazy as well, fucking dog.
Hey,
Cancer.
Trent.
Fuck the NFL.
Hey, Brandon, tell Trent to listen to this part too. Hey, do what you got to do.
Fuck him.
For sure, the Washington football team ain't nothing.
Fuck him.
Do what you need to do. Get your money. Take care of yourself, man.
Oh, yeah.
WWE, they have a new interview series coming to the network. It's called Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Broken Skull Sessions.
Guess his TV show didn't work out, huh?
Yeah, that was one of my questions. Like, did that get
They
canceled?
did one season.
They just gonna
It wasn't bad though.
we're gonna roll right on past that TV
It gets
show.
boring though
Hey,
after you
I'm-
watch it like 5 times.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
It's the same shit every week.
I mean, he's a good interview.
Now they're
so.
giving him an interview show.
I mean, that's basically what the other one was. Like, they just doing
Yeah, they
like,
just
different
doing shit,
activities
yeah,
like while he's interviewing them, but
Apparently, it's gonna open with a quote rare long form interview with Mark Calloway, better known to WWE fans as The Undertaker. End quote. And Stone Cold's really hyping this up because he's saying like no one has interviewed Mark Calloway really.
Yeah.
Like Undertaker has stayed in character for 20-some years.
At all times.
Like, and it's like you know what? He
Nobody truly has really.
it's funny. It's like he's in character. Like, no, he just ain't want to do interviews. It's like that's all.
But his character allows him to just not do
I know. I'm
It
saying
was
like
a
that's
liberty he
perfect.
thought ahead about. Like, you know what?
Fuck
If I
that.
play this scary nigga, I ain't
probably
gonna talk to
Probably told
nobody.
Vince that one day, he's like, look, does the Undertaker really talk, though? Like, come on, Vince. Why am I doing interviews? I don't talk. It's going to fuck up my character.
Idea.
Random question: which Undertaker fit was the best fit?
The purple.
The purple.
Purple and black.
Of
You talking
all
with the
of
big-ass
his-
Yeah.
gloves?
The
The
purple.
Purple was cold, bro.
With the big-ass gloves?
Yes.
Yeah, bro. The purple.
Early 90s purple Undertaker.
Yeah. It was
Classic.
cold, bro.
It's either that one or when he was in the ministry and he had all the
All the
all
black,
the
yeah.
gear.
Spandex,
Basically.
bodysuit.
Yeah, nobody.
A onesie
But
on
purple
and shit.
Undertaker is my favorite
Yeah.
Undertaker.
Like, girls be wearing that to the club now.
A
Damn.
romper. Wait, a rumper or some shit.
A
romper.
What's a
A
romper?
romper. Huh?
Rumper.
A romper?
There's a Rob Him, I believe, too.
It is?
Mel Robbins,
I
yeah.
thought about getting one.
I think you could pull it off. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He look like you would wear one, bro.
You can pull it off. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna bookmark this conversation about the Kansas game and the unwritten rules in sport for next week since it's a holiday episode, and we're going to have more conversation time.
Are we going to have friends?
We should have some friends here.
We should have some friends. Dude, you want some friends?
Oh, what's wrong with
I don't know what's wrong with that, man.
What's wrong with them?
What?
One game plus minus doesn't mean a whole lot, but at halftime, Portland is minus 12 with Melo on the floor and plus 13 with him off.
Damn.
That sounds about right.
Yeah,
You had Melo's stat line? I'm just curious.
Fake news.
It's only halftime.
These fake analytics.
Fake analytics.
He was a negative 69 last year for the Rockets. Just FYI.
I mean, it's only halftime.
It is. I said that. And I also said that it doesn't matter as much. Small sample size. Could have coincided with like a run for the other team.
Let's go, Melo.
Sorry, I'm trying to vamp for time. He has 7 points, 3 rebounds, 1 block, 3 of 7 shooting.
A block?
1 of 1 on threes.
All right.
Okay.
He decent.
Yeah,
He decent. You know. It's halftime. He just warming up. Getting that rust off them knees.
Rust off the knees.
A little lubrication.
You know,
Right.
Had the lube up.
I just want to shout out Marcus Howard real quick, the Marquette guard. He broke Jarrell McNeil's all-time scoring record at Marquette. Coming into that first game of the season, he needed 30 points to tie and 31 to break it. He did that really, really quick. 20 minutes, 53 seconds is all it took for him to get what he needed to break the record.
Shout out to Jarrell McNeil. I don't know what he's doing right now, but
He was a hooper.
cold.
I really thought he was going to be in the league, dog.
If he could play point guard, he would have been.
Yeah. Also, just because, I'm fair, shout out to the Badgers.
Yeah, I was hoping you were going to say something about it.
For beating us this weekend or
Handedly.
whatever.
In your face.
It was ugly. Jerseys were nice. The game was not. Don't wear them no more unless y'all gonna show up. You can't wear black jerseys and then play like that.
Them jerseys was cool.
They were beautiful and they stunk the joint up.
I like the
it
Badgers
up.
white jerseys.
Stunk it up.
I just don't like the Badgers.
I fuck with the Badgers, and they got some niggas now. Like, whenever they had them, the Badgers was cold. Frank Kaminsky, they had, what's his name? Jordan Taylor, was that his name?
I thought you was calling.
No, I'm saying, like, they paired with one of the cold white boys with cold
like
black
Frank-
kids. Like, they always had one. I'm sorry.
Frank and Max.
For comparison purposes,
like
the
that.
Badgers was always
What,
cold
his
when they had
name,
one
Lorenzo?
cold black dude
I hear what you're
paired
saying.
with their one cold big white dude.
Well, I mean, like the Kaminsky teams, that was like him and Decker. So
Yeah.
Him, Decker, and they had Jordan Taylor was their point guard.
He had one
Are you
move.
sure?
I'm pretty sure it was Jordan
I
Taylor.
don't think
He
it
was
was
killing
Jordan.
I feel
cats
like
with one
Jordan
move
Taylor is
all
way
season.
older than them.
Yeah, it's not Jordan Taylor. It's
was another black
It's
guard.
that black guard who was kind of quirky.
I know you're talking about
Trevion Jackson,
Think so.
Jim Jackson's son,
Think so. Something like that. But yeah.
little light skinned dude.
Yeah.
Kind of big jaw.
Anyway, where were we?
Jordan Taylor, like he was too buff to play basketball. Like he was too muscly.
Let me see. Jordan Taylor.
Anyway,
I also
you
want to
can
point out the
take-
fact that the Astros, a former pitcher of them, Mike Friars,
also former Brewer.
and several anonymous sources went to The Athletic and said, hey, back in 2017, the Astros were cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Damn.
they slowly proving that shit
Using
right.
the camera to still... They have emails. Why would you email your plans?
Didn't they get in trouble before for emailing something?
Dog.
Hey, here go. This how we cheating.
Dog.
What?
Hey, put the camera in the middle of center field, bro. Hey,
Fires
you.
was snitching.
Yeah, he
Like,
was.
dog. Fires like, hey, I'm tired
Like,
of
that
that
was
shit.
the anti Dion Waiters. Like,
I'm so sick of this shit, bro.
singing.
They must have gave him
I couldn't
a
wait to
bag,
get this off
bro.
my chest.
Dog. I mean, he was selling it all, but damn. Damn, dog. Like, cheating.
I gotta read this text my
Hey,
mom
they
just
been in
sent
the World
me
Series,
because
too.
it's just
Like a
so
motherfucker.
wild. So, a little backstory. I have an uncle named Cedric. Okay, I'm just put that out there before I read this. Girl, Frank Lucas, aka Cedric, brought the boxes of Thanksgiving, baby. Do you understand what that text means? I'm just curious. Does anybody else get the reference?
No.
Wait, reread.
Bosses, though.
Girl, Frank Lucas, aka Cedric, brought the boxes of Thanksgiving, baby. Do you get the
I mean, I
reference?
know Frank Lucas like gave
Is
out
that
turkeys.
Yeah, turkeys.
There you go. Yeah, just random. I don't know why we talk this way. Like
Uh-huh.
random
just
gangster,
little
like
references.
all right, yeah, I understand the reference off top. But why are we talking about American Gangster, Mama? Like, anyways,
Potty.
Right, random act.
But speaking of partying, there's an NBA player who apparently the more he parties in certain cities with strip clubs, the more it affects his play. Can one of y'all cue this up while I find the research here?
Who the player?
Reed.
I just said, can one of y'all cue me up? God, I'm throwing the... Come on, man. Catch the pass.
All right, it ain't my turn, though. I'm passing it. Who in the corner wide open? Is it you, AJ?
A Reddit user found a correlation between James Harden's lack of performance on the road and the quality of strip clubs in that city. Can you guess what the research found?
The more strip clubs, the higher. The more points you score.
I mean, it says it in what I just read that it lack of performance.
Oh, other way around.
The research said that, quote, I have proven to a statistically significant degree.
Damn.
He's using the big words. He's
Exactly.
TIing us out here. That James Harden's game performance declines in cities with higher rated strip clubs. End quote. Does that surprise you at all that James Harden might play a little worse in cities with good strip clubs?
Atlanta.
I mean,
Ain't that the game he shot 41 goddamn times?
But shoot y'all, man.
Ain't that the game?
I
think they lost that game too, didn't they?
Well, shooters go shoot.
Apparently, some other interesting facts that come with that. Harden's best performance comes in the city with the worst strip clubs. Can you guess that city?
Milwaukee.
That's a good guess.
I was just going to say, Milwaukee.
Toronto, which didn't make sense to me.
Really? Drake be talking all that shit?
But Drake be in Houston.
Plus, Drake get emotional at strip clubs.
I remember the joke used to be like he hands them notes saying you don't have to do this to strippers. He probably did that a couple times. Harden's worst performance came in the city with the best strip clubs. Can you guess which city had the best strip club?
Miami.
Anyone have a different guess?
No,
You said Atlanta?
New York.
Yeah.
Home.
He said New York. What? Best strip? What? Ken?
They don't even get naked there.
Right. They got Tim's on probably. Ken? What?
No, they gotta keep pasties on.
Oh, for in New York?
Yeah.
I ain't no way for the pay for that shit.
You have a city guess? Best strip clubs.
Miami.
It is Miami.
Yeah.
It is Miami.
You play like shit in
Also,
Miami?
randomly, Salt Lake City was ranked third best strip clubs of NBA cities.
Really?
Wow.
Fun fact: Salt Lake City be shaking.
I mean, shit else to do but six titties, I guess.
Or maybe like their threshold for like quality strippers are really low, so it's just like, they're getting naked. Like, this is wonderful.
100%, yeah.
This is so
5
awesome.
stars.
5 stars. AEW had their first pay-per-view event with a TV show last Saturday. Jesse Collins of Wrestling Inc. said that it was a really good show. Shout out to, I believe it was Tori, who put in our group the link to the YouTube with the full pay-per-view.
I believe so.
Shout out. So if you're in our Facebook group, one of the perks, you can watch pay-per-views for free. And I'm
Until
saying
they get taken
until
down.
it gets taken down, so you better hurry up and get there if you haven't seen it yet. So yeah, you can
Although
check that
if
out.
AEW is listening, we did not do that.
We
It
did
was
not.
I did not put that in the
nothing.
group.
We do not condone that type of behavior.
And I don't know.
Never.
I don't
But
know
keep
nothing
doing that
about
shit.
Nah.
if you find it, post it. But yeah, make sure y'all check that out if you are interested. We're not going to spend too much time on it because I know we haven't actually seen it yet. Alabama quarterback.
Go ahead, try it out.
Hold on.
You gotta learn it. He's
going to be in the NFL next year.
Hopefully.
Tua.
Uh-huh.
Taco.
You hush you.
He can help me out.
He don't know it either. So
Come on, Ken, let's sound this out.
First part taco, for sure.
Taco
What?
Blob?
Did you say taco?
I said
He
taco.
said taco.
I ain't said no damn
You say
taco.
taco?
He said Tago.
No.
That's
You're
not
it, bro.
Nigga, fuck you.
Try to give a nigga a hit.
Tag.
Wow. Tag.
Tag.
You're it.
That's how you say his name?
Oh, god damn. Woo! Right over the goddamn dreads, bro.
I ain't get it. Tag, you're it.
Y'all both.
That's how you
Strongly.
start the last name?
Yeah,
I believe
Tag.
is what he was
Yes,
trying to
tag.
tell you.
Yes, tag.
It's okay.
Taco Valava.
I guess that's how his name started tag.
You were kind of close.
What is
How
it?
you say it?
Tago Viola.
I was close.
Viola. That's what I was trying to say.
Viola.
I was
Sorry.
trying to say that shit.
Violoa?
Yeah.
Taga Violoa.
He out here.
Loa.
Taga Violoa.
Anyway.
Close enough.
This isn't funny. He's out for the season. He has a dislocated hip.
Yeah,
he got that Bo Jackson.
Yeah, which
No, he didn't get the Bo Jackson.
Really?
From what I read, he dislocated his hip and then he fractured whatever.
He got airlifted
posterior. Out. But what they said is because his surgery was successful. The difference between his injury and Bo Jackson's is Bo Jackson didn't know he had that injury, so he kept playing through it. So it had irreparable damage.
That is right.
They helped it out right away.
So it was the same injury. It just got worse because he didn't treat it.
Yeah, so the doctors were saying it wasn't comparable to Bo's because of that, though.
How did it happen? Was it like on a hit or what happened?
The way that he was brought down, like he kind of like jammed his knee into the ground and it kind of like popped his hip out.
Oh, shit.
And last but not least,
What kind of giggle?
Wait, what the fuck?
because I know the story.
Is real?
This is real. Raptors guard Fred VanVleet signed a shoe deal with And1 to become the current face
I can see
of
that.
the brand.
Of And1, bro?
I can see that. I can see that.
Dude, like Fred VanVleet has to be the most barber-looking dude to ever play in the NBA. So the fact that he is the face of And1 is
it makes
perfect.
complete sense.
That's funny, dog.
Like he looks like one of the And1 cats.
He looks like a barber. Like he fat, he got the beard.
Yeah.
Light skin dude, always in sweats.
Hooping and And1s.
I can see that.
Dude,
They go bring it back.
Damn.
he gonna triple B himself. Like
He's been playing in the new Attack 2.0 model,
I didn't
and
know
he's
they still
been
made
averaging
fucking-
17 and 7.
Hey, well, how did it look?
they bringing the mixtape tour
I
back.
don't like the motherfucker. They like
They
2K
look like
shoes.
And1s. They
Like
look
the
like
2K shoes.
The default kind.
Yeah.
The brown
No, they're like the default 2K shoes, bro.
just in white and red.
Oh, I gotta wait for my VC to hit before I get some new shit.
That big ass 2 in the K on the side of the shoes.
You used to hoop in them shoes on the
Hey,
game.
I was busting their ass in them
Pissed
shoes.
me off. I cannot hoop with a nigga who got on 2K shoes.
I had somebody.
Making us look bad.
Balling, nigga.
Dog.
With the 2K shoes.
I can't wait to hoop with this new cat, bro.
You making us look bad with them shoes. Any
That's
blow the whistles this week?
Nope.
I'm
No.
watching this video. It has cannabis margaritas.
I would never.
Where that's at?
I will try, goddammit.
Jesus
You be-
Christ, bro.
They look
Oh, that's-
refreshingly
yeah, I'm-
delicious.
It's on the side
I would
of the
definitely do that.
margarita. They give you the cannabis on the side of the margarita.
That's got to be like in Denver
I'm
or
definitely
something like that.
doing
Is the cannabis in? Oh, they spike it in with cannabis too.
Ooh,
Jesus
They
Christ!
gave you a whole. They
Sounds
gave you
like a
whole
night.
joint.
Definitely sounds like a good night.
You trying to go visit Luke Skywalker?
Hey, I'm definitely down for that one.
Find the location.
You out there with the
for
Jedis
for the,
and
for the,
shit.
For the
Jesus
Tech File
Christ.
Bro.
They lit the damn joints at the top of the margaritas.
You gonna be inhaling while you
Okay,
drinking?
so I don't have a location, but I do have a recipe.
Interesting.
Hey, I want to go incriminate myself. Bro.
I'm just saying it's interesting.
I just said, oh, really? Oh, really? How about that?
How about we delete this?
How about that?
Let's go to the Tech Top 5 and get out of here.
5, 4,
3.
2.
1. Tech Top 5.
Last week, Tech Top 5 was 2 weeks ago was best fast food chicken sandwiches.
Damn, what
Who won?
I don't even know.
I'm gonna say it was me because
That
I
was a
feel like
minute
my
ago.
list was great. I feel like my list was great, and I had a Wendy's chicken sandwich today for lunch, and let me tell you,
Why should be not the winner?
it was slapping.
The spicy.
I'm looking
you got
right
the
now.
spicy
I'm
joint?
zooming.
It was hot.
I had a Popeye's chicken sandwich
you
again.
did
It
get
was
spicy?
spicy.
I got on accident, and I was like, well, I bit into it. I was like, oh, this is
Yo.
not what my taste buds are accustomed to.
But that's spicy Popeyes, though.
Sweating a little bit, but it was so good.
Yeah.
It was so good. I understand.
Yeah.
I can't eat it often. I can tell you that.
Those spicy nuggets fire.
But I understand now. I understand the spicy,
Might
and it
hit
was
up
my
Wendy's on
fries
the way
was
to
hot too. Have you had hot Wendy's? They actually taste like
They don't
like
put salt on their
fries.
fries. I don't ever taste salt on their fries.
They got that big piece
They
of
got sea
salt.
salt.
Yeah,
salt.
the big
Oh,
salt.
okay.
Anyways, did y'all find who won yet?
No, it's been a minute.
He been
I'm
looking.
still scrolling.
Right, I was looking.
Oh, you just got to hit the.
Oh, it's 126, right? We 126.
Yeah, so it's
Oh yeah, I
125.
found it. Camille won.
Oh, what you did win.
How many
Who was
votes?
the 10 was the last one?
7. Eric was second with 4. Me and Ken was tied with 1.
Damn. that's
Shut
good.
your ass up.
That's fucking good.
Y'all was tied.
Yeah, we was
Oh,
tied.
tag team.
Oh, here. We
Tag
stick
champs.
together.
Fuck you, nigga. You
Oh,
just tried
fuck
to
you
throw
too,
me under the
nigga.
bus.
Fuck
Yeah, you put they both together, they're still in last place.
I ain't
Hey,
know.
fuck Eric J
Talking
too,
all that shit
man.
over
What the
here.
fuck, bro? No,
Hey,
don't
get
be-
the
don't be
table.
let him do that shit.
Get the
Hey,
table.
fuck him.
just so y'all know, if you're new here, if you're a listener, welcome. Fans, y'all probably not know this either, but fam knows. Next week's going to be a holiday episode. Mm-hmm. The Thanksgiving draft is coming back next week.
Mm-hmm. So get ready.
Eric's a 2-time champ. This will be our third year doing it.
He ain't going to win this year.
So we got to talk this up a little bit. I'm just saying because that's a big draft. That was our first real holiday draft. So this is a big one. Holiday episodes are the big one.
I love those.
I said it before the show started, and I say it again. Y'all come for the king, you best not miss. I'm coming for heads. I'm defending my title.
Yeah. All right.
Fuck all that shit y'all talking about.
The promo and shit.
Mm-hmm. I'm coming hungry, so we'll find out.
You go.
2 years ago, you went deviled eggs first round.
Hey,
what you gonna do? Tuna salad this year?
Different.
Like every year, you got a mayo dish.
Like cod.
Each year different. Each year different. I'm be hungry next week. We'll find out.
God.
It's called cod.
It's not even gonna be fried. It's gonna be baked.
How you get the first? It was the first overall pick, or was it just his first round pick?
It was his first. It was plenty on the table.
Everything was on the table,
and we were like, "We're gonna play that clip next week."
So I was like, deviled eggs.
What? We'll give y'all a recap next week. What are we doing for our top 5 this week? I don't think we ever officially decided.
We sure did.
We threw out
something off the dome,
yeah.
right? It gotta be a
reality TV shows.
Oh yeah,
we can do that.
Is that what you want to do, or do we want to do the college?
Sodas we can do too. Do something easy. See, I gotta think about the shows.
I do too.
Yeah,
you can think about the colleges.
Shout out to Flavor of Love, by the way.
No, amazing show. Dude, what was the one with the
Damn,
twins?
you know what? We're gonna have to prepare for that one.
That's why
Which one was Stallionaires? Which one was them?
That was
I Love New York.
I love
a spinoff of.
No, that was their spinoff.
And you got making the bands and shit.
Yeah, making.
But like I said, we gotta send.
As I said, we gotta write that.
So sodas this week?
Yeah, we can do sodas.
Top 5 sodas.
Top 5.
Are we doing like brand like
soda pop?
You can't just say like grape soda, right? You have to be like,
no, you gotta be like
grape.
Fanta,
Wildwood,
or grape. Wow! If you say Wildwood,
hey, those are spicy ass sodas, bro. Every one of they sodas,
they go
crisp.
flat 2 seconds after you open them. You gotta be quick on the feet when you're drinking a Wildwood.
Okay. Damn. Off the hip again.
Everybody off the dome because this is everybody Timming this week.
Only problem is everybody ain't Timming because Tim gotta go first every week.
Man, you right? Because I'm about to show his
exactly.
Real
Motherfuckers
quick.
got research. Let me go ahead and do this quick. My shit might be trash, but I ain't giving y'all no time. All right, number 5. I'm gonna go with Dr. Pepper. Number 4. No, it ain't. No, I ain't. No, I ain't. No, I ain't. No, I ain't. Number 5. I'm gonna go with Vanilla Coke. Number 4. I'm gonna go with Wildwood Grape.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I actually fuck with it.
Do you really?
I do. Number 3, I'm gonna go with Dr. Pepper. Number 2, I'm gonna go with.
You really like Dr. Pepper that much?
I love Dr. Pepper.
Bro, Dr. Pepper fire, bro.
Root beer.
I mean,
and
root beer that hot?
For floats.
What
floats.
root beer?
Yeah.
A&W.
How dare you?
Disrespectful.
So disrespectful. Ain't he disrespectful?
Listen, I don't give a fuck if it's Sprecher, AEW. It's going in some ice cream. Don't give a fuck which one it is, to be honest with
you. It's a different taste quality. Especially in the quality of ice cream.
And number 1, Tahitian Treat.
Oh, God.
The Sugar Factory.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad at it, though. That's a hood classic. And you a hood nigga, so this all makes sense to me.
So 5. Jesus Christ. 5. I'm going to go with Sprite. 4. High C Orange. 3. Sprecher Root Beer. 2. Sprecher Cream Soda.
Respect.
And 1 Minute Maid Lemonade.
Is that
That's
a soda?
not a soda?
It's carbonated.
No,
is that a
it's
soda,
not.
nigga, or is it
The
juice?
one in the it's carbonated.
That is juice.
The can is carbonated.
I ain't never heard of a lemonade soda.
It's my number 1. So
No. Pause on the plate. Can we make Tim change it if it don't fit?
I tell y'all, it's his list.
A minute. Hold on. Flag on the. We gonna do some research real quick.
How's fruit punch a soda? But
He didn't say fruit
I
punch.
said Tahitian
Tahitian
Treat. That is a soda.
But that's carbonated.
It's a carbonated soda.
so is Minute Maid
Nigga, look at
Lemonade.
the label. I bet you it say carbonated pop or some shit. You know they be debating about that dumb shit.
It's not even under the sodas. It's
Not.
lemonade.
It's a juice. It's lemonade.
I'm going with lemonade.
Sugar, water, lemon. That's lemonade. Ain't none of that shit say carbonation.
There's no
Camille,
carbonation
you
in
can
the
go ahead.
ingredients either.
Eric J. cheating.
I'm not cheating.
Cheating, nigga.
This nigga's disgusting.
He is upset right now.
Mine
Now he
is.
chasing PlayStation.
He is upset.
I'm trying to remember the brand. There it is. Canada Dry. Okay, number 5. I'm going with classic Coke. Coca-Cola.
Yeah, that
Refreshing.
The original with the cocaine.
That crack, boy.
I've never had we don't know if I've ever had the We've all had the Coke with the crack.
We've had the
they still got
cocaine.
crack in it. Number 5, I got Coke. Number 4. Oh, number 4, I have Canada Dry ginger ale.
When it's ice Coke.
It's a great mixer. It just goes with everything.
Indeed.
Number 3, I have Sprite. Another classic, refreshing.
Remix?
No.
I like the Sprite lemonade is good. The Sprite lemonade.
I did not like that either. I am talking about regular old 90s basketball commercial Sprite.
Quench your thirst.
Obey
Number
your
3.
thirst.
Yes.
Obey your thirst, too.
Number 2. This is going to be controversial, and I know. But I'm sorry. My taste buds won't let me put this any lower. Strawberry Crush.
That's
Especially
spicy
when
now,
you go to
too.
Popeyes.
Did you
That
find
was
your
very
face
spicy.
up at Tahitian treat? But
Both
you
of them
got that
spicy.
sugary ass
Yep.
strawberry crush.
Yep.
Ain't that a bitch?
Yep. I think
I got one on them. I got a
superior
crush on
in
mine.
all ways than that trash.
Your name pop for the rest of this
Tahitian
damn show.
And number 1, I got Sprecker's cream soda. If you're not from Wisconsin and Sprecker's isn't something that you know about,
Sprecher root beer.
get you some Sprecker's root beer, or if you know root beer's your jam. But I recommend the cream soda because
Orange cream soda is fire too.
I don't like the creamsicle taste, so I hate that soda.
It's delicious.
That's why I hated that orange Coke. I'm like, I don't want a creamsicle Coke.
I like creamsicle.
Dang, I should have said vanilla Coke. Anyways, too late.
I said vanilla Coke.
Yeah.
So like you know how you always talk about like how McDonald's like it just it got extra like
Something in
bite
that
to
shit.
it.
Yeah.
Like they just turned the carbonation up.
Oh, okay. That's why I be so.
Cause like
So spicy.
Soda, though, is fire.
As soon as
like,
you
it's
sip
like-
that motherfucker, you be like, God damn.
That makes sense.
yeah, they
That
just turned the
shit
gas up,
crispy. Oh, okay.
which is fucking annoying.
It do be
Yeah.
super crispy, bro. Refreshing as
Like,
hell.
got some bite to it.
On the real. I be refreshed as motherfucker after a sip. You be like, damn.
Yo, Liz Ken.
All right, so at 5 I have Sprite. 4 Jolly Good Grape.
Another hood nigga.
Exactly. 3 Dr.
I mean, I had Strawberry Crush. I can't really
yeah,
talk.
exactly. 3 I have Dr. Pepper at 3. 2 I have Peach Crush. That
Not
shit
mad
fire.
at it. Not mad at it. Crush is good. Crush makes
Yeah.
some good sodas.
Exactly. The number 1 classic Coke. Coca-Cola.
Always Coca-Cola.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tyrese was singing on buses.
Dog, that's
Coke.
what that motherfucker...
We got them all.
Yeah, introduce
Coke
them to the
commercials.
world. That was a cold... I used to sing that commercial all the time.
Can you sing it right now?
No. Not at all.
All right, well, then that's the show. We hope you guys enjoyed it. Join the Facebook group to vote on who had the best list. If you were a listener, meaning a first-time person checking out Tech File, we hope you enjoyed the show. We hope you come back next week for our holiday
Come
episode.
on back, you hear?
Come on back. We hope to see you again. If you're a fan, that means you dibble and dabble. You come in and out. Mm-hmm. But you aware of who we are, what we do. We appreciate you, too. Make sure you come back next week, too, because holiday episodes are a different brand.
Exactly. Bring your ass.
Share the show.
Friends.
And our fam, we know we love y'all. We appreciate y'all checking us out every week, rating and
Indeed.
reviewing, sharing the
you.
show with your friends. Shout out to our top fans on Facebook. Sam,
Shout out.
Triple T,
Exactly.
and a brand new one,
Who was that?
Elliot. Shout out to
Okay.
Elements
That's what's up. Shout out.
podcast.
Out here.
Shout out to also shout out to Inaudible Ruckus podcast. They are always sharing our stuff all the time.
Definitely shout out.
And the Drunken Nights as well. They still be sharing our stuff too. So shout out to those podcasts. Make sure y'all check them out. And yeah, come on back, everybody. Come on back, share the show, tell people about us. Send in a
Exactly.
video
Send them
you
videos.
waking somebody up or kicking indoors or
Exactly.
whatever
You got
it
a
is.
pet somewhere, or you just bust into a random building and it's a lobby full of people. You yell at
Now you trying to
everybody.
get somebody shot.
So listen to Tech File.
Or just
Listen
be
to
like
Tech
Rick, bro. Just get smacked and go ahead and make a video. He was done, dude. When you hear this shit,
Shout
dog.
out to TY. It's 210 podcast.
Shout out to you.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You'll see.
we'll catch y'all next week or maybe sooner. I'm Camille, point guard of the crew. Hey, that's not how I do the outro.
That was creepy as a bitch. Your creepy ass on. Go ahead now. Go on now.
Why are you shooing me away like an old Southern man?
Creepy ass. Maybe you soon.
Go on now.
What the fuck was that?
Like I'm on your porch or something. Calm down. I don't like the way you're talking to me right now. If you want to follow me on social media,
like I definitely was thinking, like, who the fuck is still talking to right now? Like,
Hey, he was.
he was at all of y'all, like
I was like, oh,
I expected to hear
it happened.
I expected to hear some tussling.
right. If you want to follow me on social media, you can catch me.
Wait a minute.
On the Twitter, the Snapchat, and the PSN at Camille Monet, CAMILOEMONAE, because
your mom is fancy.
That's right.
At Bucks Burner on Twitter.
That's all you get.
Goddamn right.
And make sure you follow.
Do it,
please.
Now, everyday_gentleman on Instagram. K Harris 216 on Twitter and Snapchat.
I'm gonna chill tonight.
Are you?
It's your boy TIMKINZ, the number 3. No, I am not sleepy, aka Ass Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me.
Fuck.
We enjoyed your company and your time this week. We appreciate you.
I don't know why when you say the F word that way, it's just so much fun.
It's like
it's just like,
fuck.
Take shit. That was shit.
Don't nobody get no fuck.
Dilly.
Hell no.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.